Starting recording now. Okay, it's recorded. That way I can make an audio file later without having a problem. Hello everyone, and welcome to Discussion in Discord. I'm your host, James. I like fighting games and RPGs, such as Dot Hack and The Street Fighter. I'm joined by my lovely guest, George.
Hi, I am in fact George. I also like fighting games, but the better ones, not Street Fighter. That's plebeian.
Yeah, you like Marvel Infinite, don't you?
I play real fighting games such as Marvel Infinite and Smash Bros.
Fuck off.
Get at me, fam. Best fighting game. I also like the animus. I like the Spanish animes, like Dragon Ball Z and Cowboy Beat Boop. Yes, I love animes. You couldn't tell.
Okay.
But
only the good ones though,
only the good ones.
Oh god. What's the one about Emoto Paradise and something like Hentai Sama or whatever. That other one that made Emoto, that's also about a brother wanting to fuck his sister.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
What?
No. You know what?
Stop it.
I'm gonna let it go to the next.
Speaking of artists and black people,
I'm
also joined by my other guest, Claude, down with the inferior
with
race.
the sickness.
Yeah.
Down. All right.
Yeah, so my name's Claude. Things I'm into are video games, mostly fighting games. Not Marvel Infinite, though.
Yeah.
I'll play it on occasion, but don't ever ask me to play it.
How much did you pay for Marvel, by the way?
Shut up! I got the collector's edition.
Yeah, how much was that?
Don't make me feel bad off the bat, man. It's not a way to start.
How much did you pay,
It's
though?
like 200 for a bad looking game and some eggs.
Jesus Christ.
Anyway, yeah. Also, various TV shows, comic book stuff, and anime. More I avoid the mainstream stuff like JoJo and all that. I'll watch like the modern classics like your Naruto's, your Bleaches, your Sword Arts, all that good shit.
I was gonna say, make sure you mention Sword Art because that's your favorite.
Oh yeah, dog. It's my big favorite.
What about Boku no Pico? My favorite. People's favorite animes.
It's a classic in its time.
I feel like Boku no Pico didn't push the envelope hard enough. I really can't.
Little boys fucking each other wasn't hard enough, huh?
I really need a Bible Black version of Boku no Pico, in which the little boys also grow another penis.
Another one.
Another.
While he grows, he just says another one. Let the boy be voiced by DJ Khaled. This is what we need.
So we're here to talk some random shit about video games and possibly anime. I don't have anything on the docket for anime, but I'm sure we'll talk about
that'll
anime.
always come up. I'll bring it up somewhere. We'll get into a fight or something.
Gotta sneak in anime.
What do you mean Goku isn't the best waifu?
Goku's not. Vegeta. It says, translated, if you look at the thing for Dragon Ball FighterZ, it says Tsundere Elite. That's the best. Shut up.
I almost fucking spat out my tea.
Yeah, you're welcome.
So, speaking of the docket, we've got a couple of things up on the docket. The first one, we're going to go with the Week in Review, posted by Steven Dream King 23 Chavez on Event Hubs, who is told...
What?
It's our first article. And the author.
I thought we were starting with weeks, but okay, cool.
Oh, shit, fuck.
Yeah, you fucked it up from the beginning. It's a pilot. It's fine.
Sorry, we're going to have to take a word from our sponsors.
No one's going to sponsor us.
Oh, God, you're right.
Sponsored by Richard Spencer. Wait, what?
Is that part of the ad roll? It's like, wait, what? Wait, what? White ethno state? You bet. Buy Confederate flags or something.
Okay, well,
remember when we were
talking?
We'll do weeks. I'm sorry, my bad.
Yeah, you start. We'll do the same way we came in with the introduction. So you'll go first.
Okay. Oh god, I don't really do much all week. I work from like 7 in the morning to 4:30 in the afternoon, and after that I'm just tired. And all I did was play Overwatch for a week, and just like desperately wait for .hack GU last recode to come out, which I have done nothing but talk about all day because I also streamed that earlier today on this channel, which people will probably see because I mean it'll be in the VODs. So .hack's great, but I'll get to into that later if anybody wants to talk about it.
Not me.
Yeah, I know.
I actively was like talking about everything but that game when I was in your stream.
I don't know why. It's a good game.
Because someone was talking about Fanboy and Chum Chum,
okay,
and
well,
at that
hey,
time
look,
it took
look,
precedence.
look. We can't get too deep into the anime just yet. We haven't even finished weeks.
Wait, James. You said you're playing .hack. What was the name of that game again?
.hack GU Last Recode, which is a collection of all 3 games plus a brand new one that they came out with.
All I care about, does it have the story of .hack? I think they were in their chibi versions, but all I remember
It does not have that
the kid with the blue hair. Oh.
No, that anime where they're all chibi is not canon, but it does have something called the terminal disc included in it, which does summarize the first 4 games.
Okay.
But I should note, you do not need all 4 games to play. So yeah, I spent my whole week just waiting for Bandai Namco, or Namco Bandai rather. Please fund us, Namco Bandai. I'm sorry. Was waiting for them to release the game because they let you pre-order the game on PS4, but not on Steam. You had to wait. You could only buy it at 1:30 p.m. on the day. Look, fuck you. On the day of the game's release, which was the fucking hardest wait ever. I hate that shit. If you're gonna release a game,
Smash. Now you can't get .hack. What a bunch of plebs.
Excuse you, I can fucking emulate the better .hack, which is...
Oh, so you'll steal. So that's okay.
I'm sorry,
just
I said
like a
fucking
white person
thief.
to do.
I said better .hack. I meant better Smash Bros, which is very clearly Melee. So yeah, so that's all I did all week was just wait for a game to release, and then I played it, and it was great, and I had a great time. Jesus. That's pretty much it.
All right.
Claude, what did you do?
Oh, it's me? All right.
Yeah, bro.
So I've been sick the majority of the week, so I've been trying not to die. That's been moderately successful. As far as what I've done playing-wise, some Marvel just got into Street Fighter because James here was like, hey, we should play Street Fighter.
Whose fucking phone is going off?
Is it mine? I said it not to.
Wow,
Okay.
George. Unprofessional.
It's not me. It's not me.
Right, well,
But let's see. Fucking lost my train of thought. Oh yeah. Played Mario Party Street Fighter. Actually did decent in Street Fighter, even though I've like never really played it. South Park: The Fractured But Whole.
Oh shit.
oh, you played that?
Nothing much. Yeah, I have it. It's a very good game.
Okay.
There's some deaths that you can run into if you're not paying attention, and they're all stellar. I don't want to give out anything. Cuphead, I started playing that with one of my friends. Yeah, difficult game. Nothing like super intense. Like if you're like just careful about like, all right, paying attention to their patterns, you can do it. Saw Thor Ragnarok, good movie. I personally am not a fan of
Who's the final villain?
The final villain is
Give me a goofy
Ultron Sigma.
Ultron Sigma.
Awesome. I'm really glad they're pushing the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
They're really yes. And there's this character, this glob of fucking flesh that is supposed to be Dante in the movie. they pass it off as Dante.
Oh god. Okay. All right.
But no, overall it was a very good movie. Some of the humor didn't stick with me, but that's mainly because I'm getting tired of that type of humor.
What, you don't like formulas? You don't like formulas?
No, I mean I goddamn My Hero Academia, which loves the formula it's in.
I'm
It
sorry.
just
Do you mean
embraces it.
Boku no Green Naruto Macadamia?
shut
Please
up.
shut up. Please
Fucking
die.
fling yourself off a cliff.
All right. Later, after the podcast.
Go to prison and get Detroit smashed.
Yeah.
The,
But,
Really,
yes.
Daniel? The whole fist? Are you sure? All right.
Yeah, but that's it for me.
All right. George, what did you do all week?
Jack and shit.
Damn.
I just worked and worked and
What-
worked.
What do you do
And
for a
then,
living?
to
And where do
switch
you
it
work
up-
from?
Work from a call center.
And where is that call center located? Where can we find you?
That's
Please,
no.
please dox yourself live on stream.
Dox myself live. No.
Okay.
I work at a call center and that's it.
Wow, we really lead such interesting lives here on the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
We'll be better next time. I
won't.
promise they can't.
Nice.
I will be just as you should expect less, and I will give you even less. Expect nothing.
Is that
and
my
receive
phone
less.
going off? Like
That,
I'm
that
not sure
is-
if you can hear
that is, yes, we can hear it very loudly, Claude.
Okay, that's just on vibrate. I need to find out how to stop that. I'm sorry.
Put it on like
'Cause you
total
keep-
silence. All right,
All right.
time to carry the fucking podcast on my shoulders, guys. Wow. So Claude,
All right.
or so George, I don't know how much you. I'm sorry, you black people all sound alike.
Oh wow, way to go.
Wow.
So George,
Mhm.
we're gonna go with Event Hub's Week in Review by Steven Chavez.
All right.
So big upset in the Capcom community is Combo Fiend left after working with the company for 5 whole years and being the
I
main
heard about that.
and being the main PR guy for Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite.
Mhm.
So the article kind of goes into detail about like how he liked working there, and it seemed like he had a pretty good time. Even with all the struggles of like, being the face of the FGC for Capcom, he got a lot of flack when things may not have gone his way or gone the way the players would want. And unfortunately, I think that's going to stick with him for a while. I think he's going to be really remembered for the whole Functions debacle, and nobody remembers the X-Men. But I really
X who? What?
I think he means the Avengers.
Exactly.
I think.
We need more Gamora. We need more
Yo.
Guardians of the Galaxy. That's who we need.
Yeah.
Like Nova.
Yeah, but I really think we should have like a ragtag group of, maybe like superhero, like maybe more like superhero-esque people that are maybe not based on like technology or super serum, but maybe they just have these natural abilities that they have, kind of like how they do in Boku no Hero. They have all these weird like mutations,
Whoa,
So
this is pushing the envelope.
Yeah,
here.
I know, dude. It's really extreme, which is why I'm really happy to announce Marvel's new TV series on ABC, The Inhumans, coming to you this fall.
I didn't know where that was going. That was actually somewhat a good lead-in.
Thank
You actually did good, James.
Thank you.
Good on you,
Now
man.
get ready for 10 more hours of cringiness.
Oh, okay, good. So I'll be honest. I'm what you would call a 15er. I got in. No, not even. I'm earlier than a 15er. I came in probably midway through. I came in when the Ultra update came out for Street Fighter 4. That's when I kind of got really in, and then Street Fighter 5, I pre-ordered like day one. Oh, by the way, a new challenger approaches. We've got motherfucking our buddy Skylar here. Skylar, how about you introduce yourself and tell us some things that you like to play? Skylar, please. There's so much dead air. Please. Please, Skylar, this is very uncomfortable.
Start!
Skylar, what the fuck? Okay. Well, I guess we'll wait for Skylar.
Yes.
Claude, how do you feel about this whole
What is this, amateur hour? Jesus. I need my
Let
pay
him
raise
go.
now.
So, George, Claude, we didn't get
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah, we
We
didn't.
can.
We didn't get your opinion.
Yeah.
No, I can't hear him because he's not talking.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, he's
This is
muted.
going great.
It says he's muted. Oh, I muted him. I'm an idiot. This is my fault.
You're a
Retarded.
fool.
You kept talking over me, you fucking cunt.
Wow.
A new challenger approaches. Hey,
Yeah.
hey, what's up?
Cuck. Why was I muted, you piece of shit?
Because you were probably muted when I was trying to talk to like a specific person or
Oh yeah,
listen.
no, you were muted because last time I was in chat, you muted me because you could read off your fucking script for the thing.
Oh yeah, and then you left before I finished. You piece of shit. But
Yeah,
we'll
because
get
my
in,
computer was melting down.
It's okay. We'll get into my script later. But hold on, Clyde. What the fuck is that? Are you moving your phone?
Yeah, I'm trying to find the fucking vibrate thing to turn it off.
Dude, just go into like your settings or something, bro. But
I'm warning him in settings. I don't see anything for them. I'm sorry.
all right, I'm gonna mute you just for a little bit, just for a little bit. I won't forget that you're muted this time, I promise. But Skylar,
Yeah,
you're gonna
just silence the black man.
Yeah, that's how it should be.
Wait, what? Damn it! There's more of them. God damn it!
says George, the anonymous user. Skylar, so tell us some things about what you like, what kind of video games you like to play, and what you did this week.
What? Oh fuck. Okay, well, just a quick introduction. I mostly play like fighting games. That's like the thing that I do with most of my time when I play games. Specifically, I play Guilty Gear. That's like my game, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm also super into like Under Night, In Birth, and like French Bread Fighters.
Yeah.
And I feel like I might be like better at those, but I don't have a way to play Under Night at the moment because ST's not out on a console that I own. That's like the games I play, but I play like RPGs and shit.
Cool.
What is this? What else am I selling in the class? What do I like?
What you already said what you like, but now you gotta do like what you did this week.
Well, this week I studied for tests.
Damn.
Did homework, and
Damn.
that's literally all that I did.
Wow, none of us had interesting weeks. Wow, guys, I'm really disappointed in you guys.
I
Wow.
am
Yeah.
college.
It's all up to you.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
now
now
much going on in my life.
our next part of the discussion, was the Peter Rosas leaving Capcom after 5 years of being with the company.
Combo Fiend.
Yeah, and Claude's back.
I'm back.
Hey,
He's
so
back.
we're just getting Skylar's opinion on the.
Claude, please never leave me with the white people again.
I won't have a choice. I have to go. They can't let more than two of us be in the same chat for like more than half an hour.
The ratio is off.
damn
I'm
it.
sorry.
Yeah, I feel unsafe being the only white man in this conversation. I feel like my opinion isn't suppressing y'all's enough.
That's why he called me in here too because he needed another white person.
Yeah, another
It's like I
vaguely.
need backup.
I'm only, but that's the thing is I'm not a true white person, so it's like James thinks he has help, but he actually doesn't.
You're all gonna gang up on the white man. Oh, woe is me. These
He
ethnics.
expected a Vegeta, but he gotta go Han. No, he gotta go Tin.
I got a TN. Let's be honest.
Goddamn.
Wait, am I the TN? Is
Yeah,
that me?
you're TN.
I want to be Yamcha.
No.
Why would you want to be Yamcha?
Because
Because
Yamcha's
I got
top
to be a
tier.
baseball player.
Yeah.
You know what?
And you
he was
get to-
actually pretty successful.
No,
So
and
yeah, that's.
You
that's
also
fine.
get to fuck Bulma without the commitment.
Yeah,
So-
exactly. I also get a sick facial scar.
All right, step back. Who's who now? You're Yamcha.
No, I'm Yamcha. I want to be
But-
Yamcha now. I realize
But on
Yamcha's
the
too
flip
good.
side of that,
See, that was all my things. I tried to trick James into saying he wanted to be Yamcha.
on the flip side of that, you do get bitched out by like a 3 foot tall green bald.
Yeah,
man.
but then
So-
but then I don't have to be in a single fight ever again.
Okay.
No, you
but-
get your ass hard worked by Android. Like what was it? 20 Doctor Gero.
Yeah, but after
weakest.
that, I don't have to get in a fight ever again, and I'm fine.
See,
You have that like
okay.
you want to be in a fight, but they won't let you. You're like, hey, let me in the tournament of power. I'll be great. And they're like,
The best thing
Nah.
about being Yamcha is that you live in a universe where even though you suck shit, death has no permanence or consequence. So you just get fucking dead, and it's like, well, what does it matter? I'm gonna hang out at Kami House.
Fuck it.
I'm gonna hang out with King Kai or some shit. He's gonna tell me how to do Kamehamehas or something.
I either die instantly.
It's not who teaches that, but we'll skip past that.
Wasn't King Kai taught him how to do a Kamehameha because it was his
No,
thing?
it was Master Roshi. King Kai taught him the Kaioken and the Spirit Bomb.
I thought it was Majin Buu the whole time.
Listen, we need to get our lore right.
I don't
Okay,
fucking
so
care.
wait,
I was like 4 years old when I watched Dragon Ball.
wait. We need to get our lore straight. Where are Fanboy and Chum Chum in the timeline?
Okay, so it happens pre-GT, right? Pre-GT.
Right.
Okay.
Hard.
I don't remember who Fanboy and Chum Chum are.
They're two kids from a
Wow.
cartoon. That
Way to
people
not
watched.
remember your Dragon Ball lore. Wow, I'm so disappointed in you. Okay, so you were saying, George, it's pre-GT.
Alright. So the 10-year time gap between the end of Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball GT, right? Okay, so Goku leaves his family to go train Oob, right? It's the first time a white man left a white family to go train a black man, but that's besides the point. Point is that
He's an Indian. He's like Indian.
Shut up!
an
No, he's
incarnation
black.
of evil.
Goddammit! He's the only one we have. He's the only one we have, and I ain't
Did you forget
accepting
Mr.
Mr.
Popo?
Popo.
Did you forget
Shut your
Mr.
ass up!
Popo?
No
one forgets
Mr.
Mr. Popo. Come here.
Mr. Popo.
He is the best
But-
black person in all of anime.
Okay. All right. So
Piccolo's a black man.
they
Piccolo
go to
basically.
train, right? And then like a year after training, they feel like a strong power level. It's like it hasn't been a power level felt this strong since like the Saiyans came to Earth, right?
Mm-hmm.
Vegeta and Nappa, right? Super strong, super unbeatable. Fucking the spaceship crash lands on Earth.
Yeah.
Everyone's gathered around. Even Yamcha's there, right?
Even Yamcha. Especially.
Even Chaozu is there for
No,
support. And then
Back rubs and
from
orange
the
slices.
spaceship,
From the spaceship.
from the spaceship emerges Fanboy and Chum Chum,
And
and then starts the epic saga of the Fanboy and Chum Chum.
And then the Tournament of Power arc starts. And Fanboy is meditating while Goku has to relearn Ultra Instinct. And meanwhile, Chum Chum is fighting Vegeta with the power of love. I remember that arc. It was really strong. I really appreciated it. Anyway,
It was
so
a great art.
Fuck this podcast.
anyway, Hellboy was announced for Injustice 2.
Someone else is with me here.
Anyway, Hellboy was announced for Injustice 2 and Captain Ginyu's in Dragon Ball Z.
Hellboy
Fighters.
isn't.
Why did you
announced.
jump
those two
back to back?
He's
Alright.
out. Isn't he not?
I'm
Isn't
actually
he
hyped
out
for
now?
Is he?
Is he out?
I'm pretty sure Hellboy's out.
Because he was announced
Okay.
a while ago. He got a
Yeah.
character trailer though.
I
Like
don't know,
a few
man.
days
Yeah.
back.
I might be
Yeah.
I might be like a week back on this article, but point is, how do you guys feel about Ginyu? I don't play
I
Injustice.
wish it was Raccoon.
Raccoon is in there.
No, we shouldn't.
I
skip
know, I
over
know,
it.
I know.
His name is
No.
Raccoon, and
something-
it rhymes with Doom. And you're
gonna be hurting.
hurting.
Okay,
Ooh.
something
So-
that most people know about me when I play fighting games is that I always like to choose the ugly characters.
Oh, is that why you
I
look like
can
the way you
relate.
do?
So
Did your
you're
mom
saying
just
that
choose the ugly character during character
No,
select?
why are you doing this now?
you're gonna play exclusively Ginyu, Nappa, and
Goku.
And no, the fuck was the other one? 16 exclusively. That team actually sounds pretty lit. I'm not gonna lie.
Like, so Ginyu hits a very special place for me because, like, one, I do love the characters. Like, yeah, you're fighting me and my boys,
All
but the concept,
warriors.
like, all right, I can switch with you. You don't get any of my friends though. You get
Yeah.
my base moves, and I'm very limited. What I'm most excited for, because I hope this is it, and it would fuck people character models up, is if you win as Ginyu after you swap bodies with someone, that character does his victory pose, which you can see at the beginning of his character trailer.
That would
Man,
be cool.
Ginyu looks like he looks fucking rad. Like
Is
I was
Ginyu the
watching.
joke
He
character?
does look hype.
I was watching some gameplay footage earlier. Ginyu's got like insane bullshit. Like the Ginyu Force specials are so fucking strong, like area denial. It's insanity. He's got a move where he can make I forget all of their names. So he's the blue one. He can make the blue one.
You can make the
Basically,
blue one.
Just
Birder.
do-
Birder.
Yeah, he can make him basically just do the Captain Commando assist over and over again for like 2 or 3 seconds. So he just zooms in a straight line at max jump height. So if you jump when doing that, you have to block or else you're gonna get tagged by him.
He's the fastest in the universe.
Except for Frieza, Captain Ginyu,
Except everyone
Cell.
else
Except for anyone with a higher power level than him, but he has to say it.
That's faster than him.
Even Goldo. Even
Goldo's not faster than anyone.
You got fucking.
But Goldo can stop time.
Let me talk about Ginyu's moves, you cuck. He's got the green one, whatever the fuck his name is.
Goldo.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Golbo.
He has he has a command grab or some shit that just goes out on the ground. He can make the red one and the purple one.
Jace
and
the purple one is Captain Ginyu.
I don't know if it's Captain Ginyu. I think it might be.
Raccoon's the last one, and he's
I think it might be Jace and Voldo combined together to do like
Jace and Birder spin
Birder
together to do I don't remember what the actual move's called.
Purple Combat Attack. It's called Purple Combat Attack.
And so there's that one. There was a bunch of moves, and there's just absolutely just insanity as far as Ginyu's ability to control the screen goes when he has his team. And then he also has you couple his bullshit with normal assists, with assist supers, and a Ginyu is a pretty fucking solid point character, which is kind of ridiculous. When you also counter in the body swap, which is basically just, now you have given the other team just a dud character that sucks ass because he doesn't have any.
The really weird part with that is it's not something where you just have to have a pocket Ginyu. Okay, I kind of know how to play it. You have to know how to play him with no assist from the Ginyu Force. That's you're hard fucked.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking rough. I saw gameplay of it earlier, and it was the instant that body swap occurred that Ginyu just nothing could happen. It was really rough.
That's what you get for putting Ginyu at low health. That'll teach you, bitch.
That'll teach you for trying to win.
That was actually what happened. It was the Ginyu got to the Ginyu got to a fucking magic pixel of health, and then did the body swap, like Hail Mary body swap, and it landed, and now you're stuck with fucking magic pixel Ginyu. Have fucking fun with that shit.
I'd be so mad, but that'd be kind of live if that happened in the middle of a fight. I'm like, you know what? That had such a startup on it. You earned that.
I can't remember what the setup for it was. I think it was the person was going for a dragon rush, but they were out of range.
Mm-hmm.
They're out of range, so it whiffed, and they got tagged with.
They landed 2 of them in all the matches. I know one of them was them just trying a new combo with Vegeta and not noticing that he'd started it up.
I think when I was watching the match, it was Ginyu versus I forget. I think it was
Nappa.
Who did you switch with?
I think he swapped with Nappa.
I think it was Nappa.
Nappa one. He swapped with who was it? Vegeta and a different one.
See, that's the thing is, watching some of that footage was kind of hurt me a little bit inside because there's every time someone switched to Yamcha, they would just spam his Berserker Barrage and never do anything else. So I never
they were playing Marvel 3.
I had no way to see what his normals even look like because he was just Berserker Barraging constantly.
Haven't you played Marvel 3? That's all Wolverines do. It's just a stream of Berserker Barrages and tornado claws.
I'm sorry, I'm not familiar with that name. Who?
Black Panther.
The Function, the character.
Yeah, Black Panther. Okay, cool. Thank you.
He was the Berserker Barrage Function.
Okay. Hey, real quick. Wanted to address something that came up in the Event Hubs thing with the new story trailer that came out for DBZ Fighters. There is a character model that we see that we haven't seen before. It's in the distance, If you guys look, I put a picture in it in the hashtag Weird
It
Science.
looks like a female Boo.
Thank you. I was gonna say that too. The picture is trying to compare it to 21 because of like vague details that I can't even make out in this picture. But it's very clearly a female Boo because the pants are exactly the pants are exactly the same as Boo.
Yeah, those are Kid Boo's pants.
Those are Super Boo's pants. Yeah.
Here, you gotta post
whatever,
a picture
yeah.
of a female Boo.
Yeah, because there are pictures of female Boos from Xenoverse, and they have that outfit.
Oh, no. You guys want to know what happens when I type in female Boo? The first response is female Boo X reader.
What?
I like that.
Wait, what?
What?
Because when you type it in, it's like I want Google thinks I want to look up fan fiction.
Oh, Boo X Eater. What is that?
Reader. Like you, like the reader.
Like a
Oh.
Boo
Person
wants to
who is
fuck
reading.
you.
I don't know how that works, but okay.
It reads like a creepypasta.
Yeah, it's written in the second person.
Okay, yeah. Oh, fuck, that's cute. That's cute as fuck.
It's super cute. Look at it.
All right, James.
No, man, that's cute as fuck. Look at that. Look, she's so cute.
Yeah, that plays well for audio, doesn't it?
Hold on, I'm pasting it. Here it is. I gotta just zoom in for it a lot because it's real small.
It's kind of a tiny GIF.
It's kind of a tiny GIF for ants, but this is hella cute. Look at her. Look at her. Look at her.
I love that fucking Zoolander shit.
What?
Blank for ants.
For
Yeah, what is this, a thing for ants?
A school for ants.
But like, yeah, that totally looks like a female Boo. It looks like the one we see. It looks like they just took that character design and put it in the game.
It looks like a Boo that absorbed 21.
Oh, I completely forgot about that.
Oh,
that he can do that.
shit.
I completely forgot about that power.
But it was Evil Boo after they separated that was able to eat them. After Majin Buu and Evil Boo separated, remember? Then Evil Boo, like the real skinny dark one, ate who did he eat originally?
He ate
Was it Vegeta?
of course townspeople.
No.
He ate Vegeta and Goku together as Vegito. Like,
Vegeta blew himself up before he can get
Oh
eaten.
wait, no, did Evil Boo eat Majin Buu? Did that happen?
Spoilers, by the way, guys, for Dragon Ball Z.
spoilers for a series you should have seen.
Yeah.
Okay, but regardless, Evil Boo ate people to become Super Boo, and then Super Boo was able to eat the Z Warriors one by one. That was his thing.
Pretty much.
I just found an amazing game facts topic that's called Miss Boo sexualized more than other female races.
Alright.
Also, there's tons of like obese Boo fan art.
I'm not surprised. When you eat that much candy, I mean, come on. Anyway, change the topic. So, The Last of Us Part 2 had a trailer at Paris Game
What a
Works.
segue.
Yep. Speaking of segues,
Legendary.
Incredible segue.
speaking of segues and hipster shit, the game is probably going to be occurring in Seattle based on all these screenshots that were compiled through the trailer, comparing them to actual Seattle scenery, which I posted for you guys to look at.
Wait, like the new trailer
what scene
takes place
though?
entirely in a forest?
Exactly.
No, not a forest, but like an overgrown
It was
city.
like a campsite.
Yes, but look at the screenshots I'm showing. There are parking signs in this game, dude. There are like buildings that we're seeing.
Huh.
They're clearly moving through a street. And
Yeah, he's right for once. He's right though.
also Seattle has a fucking forest.
Okay, so I forget the first game. Where did it start? It started in.
Oh.
It went all over the place,
Because
but I don't know where it
I
started.
remember it eventually ended in Salt Lake City. That was where the game ended.
Yeah.
Right.
But I want to say you were in Seattle for part of it.
No, I think you were. I think it followed a similar place to The Walking Dead originally was, where they were going through like towards Virginia or something. Wasn't that the case?
No, they were in Macon. They were trying to make it to.
When the game started, they wanted to go to the Firefly base thing, which was at some college. I can't remember where it was though.
It was in Boston. It was in Boston.
No, the game started in Boston.
Oh, okay. Hey, real quick, so somebody 100% complete Last of Us real quick, and just get back to me.
I just fucking look at
Right
it.
now? Just right now.
Yeah, just play it right now. Just beat it.
Yeah, just Tokyo Otomore, put yourself in the stop time and play this game all the podcast.
How many
so
times can you be Last of Us
it
in the start time?
starts. Well, officially, the game starts in Austin, Texas, with Joel before.
That's the
like,
flashback. That doesn't
Before the
count.
bad times.
Yeah, that's when
Yeah, before the
Batgirl
horrible
gets
time.
killed.
But
Spoilers.
it does
James,
start.
I'm the pedophile, but James is the one who wants to fuck the 8-year-old.
She was 12, thank you. Anyway.
It
James lost half his fan base right there.
What
And
fan
you
base?
prefer James doesn't annianymore.
Good God.
No, now I just
But
gained
yeah.
1,000 viewers.
That would be weird. I'd be really concerned.
Yeah, James talks about how he wants to fuck small children, and then suddenly his ratings boost.
And they all come from
cause for
Hollywood.
concern.
And they all come from
Fucking
Hollywood.
Kevin Spacey
Oh,
just
God.
likes you on fucking every social media.
Harvey
The
Weinstein. sends you a
Weinstein
thumbs up.
Corporation.
Like, why is this guy getting so much backing?
Why am I getting a movie deal all of a sudden?
Go,
Why
James.
is James in Avengers Infinity War as Thanos?
What's that? There's an Unfunny Doug movie deal.
Fucking great.
Fucking shit.
That's fucking great.
Nobody who listens to this is gonna know what the fuck Unfunny Doug is.
Tell them.
Matter.
Oh man,
That
we'll
doesn't matter.
skip the first thing, but you can mention what Unfunny Doug is.
Unfunny Doug was a pitch I threw to the guys suggesting a series of YouTube videos in the form of Doug Unfunny from Nickelodeon's Doug show, in which all he does is explain jokes and how they're funny. And nobody liked it but me.
Because it was terrible. It was a terrible.
It's a
idea.
horrible idea.
Whatever. Fuck you guys. Anyway.
I just want to picture
But
that guy.
yes, it does. The game does in Salt Lake City, Utah.
Yeah, okay. Well, in Last of Us 2, according to these screenshots, seems to be going to be happening in Seattle, at least for a little bit, because these signs are exactly the fucking same. Like, parking meters are the same, parking signs are the same.
Wait,
Streets.
where was Joel's brother's thing with the dam? Was that
That's
was that
good
Hoover
question.
Dam? Right?
Hoover Dam.
Was that? I don't
Was that
think-
Hoover
was it?
Dam?
It was Hoover
Hold
Dam.
on.
It was Hoover Dam. I almost
Are
positive.
we sure? It was
Verify.
a dam.
No, it's
Guys.
in Jacksonville, Wyoming.
Guys,
I
guys,
think
stop.
that's.
Fact checking is going to ruin the podcast.
I just found a picture.
You
of
literally had a
Foxy.
segment when you were talking about like the pedophiles of America just backing you, and that's gonna fact checking's gonna stop us.
Fact checking is going to ruin the podcast, not make it better.
Guys,
Okay,
I
fine,
just
right.
found fan art of what I think is Boxy with Boo with Evil Boo in the bathtub.
All right.
Boxy.
Is it not safe for work?
Not. It looks. There's suds.
Okay, but how high? Do the suds? How high do the suds go?
There's no nudity in this picture. All
Boy,
these-
I love this talk about The Last of Us.
these Boo's sick abs. I'll just post it in help.
Yeah.
You can.
Speaking of pedophiles, y'all remember the pedophile from Last of Us?
Yeah, no, okay, no,
I
that's too much. I do remember
That's
the pedophile.
too much.
That's too much. That would
That's
get
too
banned.
Okay.
I'm also not opposed to the image, but anyway, back to The Last of Us 2.
That
Oh,
scene,
I thought you were talking
there were
about
the scene with the hammer man was. I'm not gonna go into
Oh,
detail,
that was
but
good shit.
God, what was the hammer part? We're hammering
You want me to
somebody's.
tell you?
Flip your wings.
In the trailer.
Oh, in the trailer.
Yeah.
I didn't actually watch the trailer. I haven't watched
You
it
haven't seen
yet.
the What the hell's wrong with you?
what?
How
Oh,
is
boy.
children haven't seen it yet? What the fuck?
It's good shit.
I've
Man.
had-
You gotta,
dude, I-
you gotta look at it.
I will. I plan on doing it. I just haven't had the
like
fucking
it
time.
looks so painful and mean, and that scene lasts longer than I would have expected.
Yeah, it's really fucking rough.
I
And
can't wait
can't-
for The Last of Us 3 to be a movie.
Have you guys? Okay, so on the topic of this trailer, have you seen people talking about how the trailer is
Go ahead.
somehow sexist or misogynist? And like
Yeah,
how-
because everything that you don't agree with is. That's how I've learned.
Because, and
people live their
it's because it
lives.
says that it depicts violence against women.
Oh,
Yeah.
Those people could
so-
fuck up anyone.
I
It's
think
as
that
if-
that's so fucking weird because I mean, like, you're technically correct in that there is violence in that trailer that is happening to multiple women, but it's just like
All
that's
right.
so weird to me that it's just like you're twisting this fucking thing into like.
I'm watching the trailer now, by the way.
The super wrong way.
Yeah,
It's
you're
as if
fine
it's
with
the
that, man.
apocalypse and anybody can die.
Oh, by the way, there was
And
a
it's
similar.
like
Hey,
the main girl
Skylar,
is just so
Skylar.
jacked.
Skylar, there was a
She
similar.
is.
Skylar, there was a
Yeah.
similar response to that for the trailer of Detroit Become Human.
Well, I mean, but that's fair because it's David Cage.
No, but it's still
Wait.
not
It's
fair
not-
because the David
Wait.
Cage one was also like just like
It's really good.
no, it wasn't. No, it wasn't.
All right.
David
Alright.
The
Cage.
trailer? No, I have to admit that was a well done trailer.
Oh no, the trailer
Exactly.
was the trailer
For
was
Detroit,
fine. I thought he
all
meant the
all the
games.
Detroit trailers are pretty good, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like it's.
I mean,
as
I didn't
much
think so for Soul.
as I could
the one
assume
with
the game will
Ellen
not be
Page.
good. It would be rough to say the game like right now. Say the game won't be good. I don't know.
think
Exactly.
that it's okay to
After
say
you
that.
see the
now.
game and it's 12 rape scenes, then you can say it's bad.
I
But
think
right now,
I think it might be okay to be worried about it now because you look
Oh,
at
that's
the trailers.
fine.
I don't know what
Because you
kind
look
of
at
game
it
it
at-
is.
Well, because you look at all the trailers for it, and like every single one of them is a different character doing something completely different, and it feels like there's no like coherency to anything. And
mean,
so it's like
there
I
is-
don't think I even understand what the narrative's gonna fucking.
Oh,
do.
No,
wow,
it's about the robots
okay,
trying
this
to be like
hanging scene
equal
is a little intense.
because
And
like
then-
all right, the first one was about the robot getting built. The second one was about the uprising, whether you can be violent or you could be like non-violent with it. And the third one was just the other
Child
one.
murder.
Yeah, child murder, pretty much.
Yeah, there's
Two of them had
there's one with the
possible child murder,
detective on top
actually.
of the
Yeah.
building, right?
Yeah.
There's the one with the detective on top of the building was also a robot, right? There's the one that showed like this time with like the rundown house. There was the first trailer they showed, which was like the main android girl who like escaped the thing, right, and was out on the streets. And then they showed a
Mhm.
second trailer that I think she was in, but instead of following her, it followed some other dude. And that was
Oh
what the
god,
uprising-
clipper wings. Oh, is this is gonna be legs.
Yeah.
This is gonna be legs, ain't it?
No. Why
Oh.
would you assume that?
Because legs or wings imply that you're gonna be able to like move and run away. Legs would be a thing that you'd be able to run away with.
James, just
It would
just
make
watch.
more sense to make them crippled from the leg down. But wow, that hammer, jeez.
But speaking of the Paris Game Week, though,
I'm watching The Last of Us Part 2 trailer right now.
Yeah, he has priorities over having conversations on this podcast.
Well, 'cause
where
I'm-
he's supposed to have
I'm-
conversations.
I'm watching it so that I can comment on it. But anyway, what I was saying is that the Detroit Become Human trailer was okay, and I was going to say I also don't understand the backlash it got for being like, why are you showing child abuse, etc., because
yeah.
you are
it's a
the
part of
only
life.
yeah. Also, you are the only other adult in that situation that can make a difference. So it make like if you were just like a bystander watching it happen and not doing anything, that would be weird. And like probably a little uncomfortable, especially if that wasn't like the main part of the story. But like you're clearly meant to like stop that from happening in some way. Also, I don't believe the option that tells you to not do anything when the guy is moving up the stairs. I honestly believe that is going to be a fail state, even though fail states are a flaw of the
Failure of the
designer.
game design.
Failure of the game designer. Yeah,
Mhm.
I genuinely believe that is going to be a fail state, and the game will force you to make the proper decision.
I don't know. I feel like he learned, man. I feel like he's learning.
I
No,
don't
but
think so.
he hasn't. None of your
'Cause-
choices make a
No,
difference.
he's not learning. He's just put more and more restrictions on himself, or people put more restrictions on him. He doesn't have the free reign.
Well, that's the thing is that the reason I'm worried for this game's narrative in that, like, there's like a bajillion fucking characters that are shown off to be playable in all these trailers, and they're all doing a bunch of different bullshit, which is what he tried in Heavy Rain, and it like kind of worked, and then it completely fell apart at the end. But the biggest thing is that he's not very good at making plots like not convoluted. Like
He
fucking
always has to be a
the-
demon.
Look at Beyond Two Souls.
Always
That
has to
game
be
tells
Ghost. That was a
a
bad
story about a single person, and it still manages to be fucking confusing beyond all recognition.
Okay,
Because
let's
he
not
liked-
pretend.
Wait,
let's
Whoa,
not pretend he
hold on,
didn't make that
hold on,
game.
Hold on,
just
stop!
to
Everybody,
be-
pause. Henry, we're doing a podcast right now, so I don't know. Do you want to be a part of the podcast? Do you want to be a part of the podcast?
What's it about?
We're doing video games. We're talking about Detroit Become Human right
Do you have
now.
opinions about David
We're
Cage?
super professional
About
guys.
Detroit?
Yeah.
Isn't it like a city?
Okay, but Henry, I'm saying because if you're going to be in the
Let's kick
podcast, you're
Henry.
going to have to focus on the podcast and not like type or anything because it's really loud.
Okay.
All right. No, I'm just making sure, like, because I don't want like you to be in here just to be part of the conversation. If I don't want to like ignore you. So yeah, Detroit Become Human. I think it's gonna be like every other David Cage game and be hot garbage, but like critics will say it's good, and there'll be like the off fan that says, I don't understand why the game gets all this hate, even though it completely deserves all the hate it gets, because David Cage is a fucking hack, doesn't know how to write a story, and doesn't know how to cheat.
I think there's critics that are coming around on David Cage. I think his fucking press circuit for this game has
this press circuit has been awful for him.
It's exposed his fucking bullshit where he doesn't know what he's talking about.
This
Like,
game
he's going
doesn't
back-
have a message. This game isn't based on current events. Oh, I think this game is going to be totally about the current events and the current political
He's
climate.
contradicting himself. Well, because he also said that dumb, weird thing about how like people should never write about things that they don't
Yeah.
have.
They never experience themselves.
And it's like, wow,
And-
David, how about the time you went to the underwater Chinese ghost base?
Remember that time David Cage was possessed by demons and he
Remember
fought
that
his
time
own
David
home?
Cage committed murder and then covered it up,
Remember
and
that?
then investigated it himself.
Remember all those times where David Cage raped all of those women?
Remember
Yeah.
when David Cage invaded Africa?
Remember when David Cage
Actually, I do
touched
remember
you?
that one.
Yeah, that was pretty strong. That's how we got Claude here.
I think that one's true.
I came back in his fucking U-boat.
Remember when David Cage saw Ellen Page naked? No, but neither does Ellen Page.
Remember when David Cage showed up to Ellen Page with all her baby pictures, and she was like, "How'd you get that?" And he was like,
Don't ask
"I
questions.
want you in the game."
I want
She's
you
like,
in the
why are
barricade.
these pages all stuck together?
It's like,
Jesus.
Had an accident with some glue.
A legitimate
think
question
that was
actually
a
about that
fucking lawsuit
game.
that occurred.
Yeah, it was.
Wait, what? What?
Fucking Ellen Page sued his ass.
Oh, did
because
she?
Of because of the nude model in Beyond Two Souls.
Like,
Oh,
they
you
didn't
are
wait
into
to
nude.
She actually?
Well,
yeah,
her lawsuit
because yeah.
her lawsuit stipulated that the shower scene was unnecessary.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
She was
not.
100% in the right.
It was unnecessary. That is a
Not
correct
wrong.
statement.
How did you even
It
find
was-
video of me
It was
naked?
unnecessary to fucking actually model. Well, it was unnecessary. It wasn't the traction was unnecessary. It was unnecessary to actually model her fucking like naked body because it wasn't on screen.
I feel like he probably busts nuts to that every night.
Oh, tell me I made the good game.
I made the good game.
I made a good game.
Does he like
Actual
jerk?
question about that game, though.
Does he
Do you
like-
guys think that overall would be a better game if it was played in order instead of like
Yes.
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 I absolutely
Because there's
think it
no
would be
need
better.
for it not
No.
to be.
I feel like it could have been much better, but it still would have been a subpar game because there are like a
no,
lot.
Okay, yeah. Okay,
would've been
yes.
subpar.
I agree. I agree with that. It still would have been shitty because there still is underwater Chinese ghost base. You still
Yeah.
do kill an African warlord. There is.
I
still
forgot about that. I
There is still the part
forgot.
at the end of the game where the game tells you that
he wasn't even a warlord. He was a good guy.
There's a part.
Really?
There's a part
Yes.
at the end of that game that literally tells you that it's okay to kill yourself. So I think
Yeah, that was
I
a
think
thing.
the game would still be
Even
pretty shit.
even though the game stops you from killing yourself, like does it let you jump off that ledge? I forget.
No.
No,
Oh.
he doesn't.
If you try, Aiden stops you.
Oh right.
No, like what
Because-
happens in that scene with like
Yeah.
Willem Dafoe does the bad thing and causes all these problems and he shoots himself.
Right.
And then he shows up with his family. He's like,
Reunited,
Ellie, you
yeah.
take care of this later, fuckers. And then he just leaves with his family.
Because the
No.
whole game also was him trying to get his family back. I want to see my family again. He's trying to find the infraworld so he can see his family.
So just
And
kill
then he
yourself.
solves his problem by literally killing himself. That solved his problem.
No, guys. What?
His whole
Look,
life.
speaking
could be
on
solved
endings.
if he just killed himself.
No, hold on. I need to get this in. It's not that it's okay for you to kill yourself because they already showed the scene where Ellen tries to kill herself and it won't let her. It's
Because she
only
has a
okay.
stand that refuses, because the stand
Hold
will
on,
die
hold
too.
on. Let me finish. It's only okay if you're not Ellen Page.
No, the
He's
game
not
tells
wrong.
you that if you have a problem that needs to be solved, the answer is to kill yourself.
Yes.
Unless you're Ellen Page, in which case you have to do a shower scene.
Yeah, you have
Or
to.
you have to be molested by Ellen. Okay, by David Cage.
You also have to get.
What do
also,
you mean shower scene not necessary? Is good game.
But question though.
Okay.
Speaking
But
on
question.
endings of games, spoilers for Last of Us.
Oh,
In the ending of Last of Us, how do y'all feel about what Joel did? honestly?
Joel is a selfish person, but I understand why
think
he
he-
did it.
Yeah.
Joel
I
is a
mean, I
monster.
understand him leaving
But I
big
get
blind
it.
sauce.
Wait, what?
Fuck off. Fuck off, dude. That was terrible.
Hold on,
I mean, I
let
personally
me
would've told the
just
little girl,
let
but-
me just do something real quick. Yeah,
Yeah,
okay,
everyone
that's
would
much
too.
better.
Everyone look at this picture that's in.
Nice
That's
meme, James.
so
Way to
amazing.
ruin your podcast quality.
He's so happy, and everyone's
Let's
just
mute
like,
the
"Why?"
greatest person.
You can see William Defoe's like, "I was in
Look
Spider-Man."
at Willem Dafoe's face. He's really happy to be in this game.
No, hold on. There's a better picture, and it's the one showing the David Cage like range of how like close you are to him. Like,
Oh, rough. Oh, that sounds rough. I haven't even seen that one, I think.
I'm gonna see if I can find
Why
it
are we doing pictures on this?
because I'm showing the pictures.
He can put
Are
them
you,
in
well,
the
James? Are you
link
showing the
cell.
pictures on the live stream though?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good then. I was just checking.
Alright.
I'm just trying to find it now.
Wait, so is that Majin Buu or Super Buu picture in there too?
It's
I
no.
don't think
The
it's
Discord.
true.
The Discord is not being shown because
Oh, God,
I'm
okay.
not an idiot.
I mean, that's debatable, but
Why is Boo's tail going through the bottom of the tub?
Because
worry.
physics.
No, it's going.
It's his head thing. Never mind.
It's his head thing. Boo doesn't have a tail, idiot. He has a head thing. Fucking
It's a head
stupid.
penis.
Fuck, I don't give a fuck about Dragon Ball.
You know he had to do it
Whoa,
to him.
guy, calm down.
yeah, who cares
Wow.
about Naruto? Come on.
Wait, what happened? Wait, what?
This
I
conversation
just
evolved
wanna
twice at a time
I
you were
just want to play
blinking.
fighting games.
But okay, so pretty much everybody here thinks that Joel is a piece of garbage, but he did not did the right thing, but you understand why he did.
He
All
did
right.
the thing that would not make
Yeah.
her mad at him immediately.
Right, alright, here's the picture, by the way.
I think that the plot of this new game that's pretty good.
I like how hubris is on it.
Yeah, that's pretty alright.
Yeah.
That's a quality
Melancholy.
meme right there.
Melancholy. Yeah, that's a pretty strong meme.
Did you make that?
No, somebody else did on the Best Friend subreddit.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's pretty strong. What was I even talking about? Fuck, I don't remember. I was distracted.
You're gonna give me your wallet,
Joel's
right?
Last of Us bullshit. I think
Yeah.
it's like that. I think the plot of the next game is going to be about like Ellie just figuring out that he's a horrible monster.
That would be good. That would be
Yeah.
good.
Because like the end of the first game, right, is that she's like suspicious of him and his thing. He's like, "Hey, did the thing really happen like you said it happened?" And he's like, "Yeah, totally."
Absolutely.
And like the whole thing with at the end of the first game is that it really,
Is ambiguous if she believes him.
yeah, and it feels like her thing is that she just wants to believe him.
Right.
Like and like that's how the game kind of ends.
Do you
And
think we're
then-
gonna find out whether or not like do you think she's gonna find out?
She's gonna figure it out. No, she's gonna learn somehow.
She's got to figure it out,
Probably.
dude.
Wait till the start.
Yeah.
Wait till the movie. to find out.
Because
Are they
it's
gonna
like,
make a movie? Is that real?
It was spoken
I-
about.
They've been trying to make a
even?
Last of Us movie for so long. Same with
Okay.
Uncharted. It's never gonna
The,
happen.
the
And
fucking
Halo.
problem with making movies on
Yeah.
Naughty Dog games is that they're already like movies, and
Yeah.
they
Pretty
already
much.
have incredibly photorealistic graphics to the point where like you can't like bullshit it. Like if you make like a fucking make like a PS2 game into movie like or whatever like Jack and Daxter or some shit, you could like fudge it because the character models are low poly, low res, and they're cartoony graphics, right? But like you take The Last of Us and you remove Troy Baker's voice performance and whoever played Ellie, and you just put new people in there. That's weird. I don't like that.
I don't
Yeah,
like
no,
that.
that's bad.
That doesn't sound like my daddy. That's gross.
Unless it's like a side story. If it's a side story, then alright.
It's just about how Ellie really liked making out with that black girl.
Alright.
You
I'd
know?
listen to
I
that.
forgot that was a thing.
Do you think Ellie's actually gay?
I'm indifferent.
I say curious
like-
because the way that was set up was like, all right, she was kind of like it just kind of happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
isn't
I'd like
that
to-
usually how it goes?
I'd like to
just
s-
kind of happen.
I'd like to see her exploring it, maybe.
Because she was like
With
12
who?
in that scene, right?
Well, I don't
Like, she was,
know.
like, 12 or 13. With
I mean, but some people know,
Jesus
like when they're
Christ.
super
I
young,
mean, that
that's what
took
they are.
place like that event took place a few weeks, maybe a month before she met Joel because
I
her
thought it
friend
was
got
like
bitten there and
a
they were just-
while before she
No,
met Joel.
'cause- so she was in there with her friend who got bitten, and I don't know how long that transformation takes, but she stayed with her friend. She's like, we won't leave each other because they were both bitten at that point.
Right.
And then when you see her with Joel and the girl who died super quick, she was like,
Tess.
"You see this bite? Yeah, Tess." She's like, "This is 2 weeks old." Like she says, weeks. So
Oh yeah, you're right.
That's
the
right.
events between that and their meeting with them couldn't have been more than 3 weeks.
Yeah.
I mean, Ellie's like, how old is she gonna be now? Like 16 or 17?
She's 19 in this game.
Oh
Yeah,
wow,
she's
that's a
gonna be
big
14.
fucking jump. Holy
Yeah, it was 5 years.
Mhm.
She's 14 in Last of Us.
Wow, okay, that was a bigger jump than I was expecting. Okay, yeah, then I mean either like she'll be exploring it or will have had already explored it.
Yeah.
I don't want it to be like a major plot point because I hate that in games. Where it's like, look at this gay
I don't
character.
think it will be.
But it'd
Yeah,
be
that
interesting if there was just like a little like, oh, remember that one time or something, like just like a little nudge in either direction.
Do you think Joel will even be in this game?
Is
I
he?
thought you
Is
said
He
it,
he?
I guess.
definitely is.
Is
Because he's
he?
in the first
Yeah.
trailer.
Do you? Well, I mean, okay, no, but in the trailer, it's like ambiguous if he's even like real.
They won't get rid of him.
Wait, how?
Not-
Wait, how is it? How is
Not
it?
off screen.
Wait, hold on. How is it ambiguous if he's not if he's real or not?
Because it's like in the trailer, he like they don't show his face,
Hmm.
and
Yeah.
he like kind of like just kind of strolls in, and like it kind of almost feels like he's like a thing that just Ellie has, movies where you see like the ghost of someone
Right,
that died
right.
or some shit.
That
You know
would-
what I feel?
what?
I feel like the first trailer is actually like a follow up to like the second trailer, like chronically. That's kind of how I feel. I could be completely.
I think that okay. So my thing with the second trailer
Chronic
that just showed
trailers.
off is that these characters were all super new. I think that the girl in the new trailer is Ellie's mom, probably. And
Oh.
that trailer takes
Wow.
place before she was born, because
Oh.
she
Wait,
looks
wait.
in the
Oh, my
second
bad.
trailer in the new one that just came out at Paris Games Week.
She
right?
does look a
That
little
trailer.
like Ellie. She does.
She looks like Ellie.
But she's too
And-
young to be Ellie's mom at the current time.
Right. But the whole thing with the trailer is that she like when she gets like the people
Hung.
like take her and they hang her
Hanged.
and like
The-
and they like take the knife and
Yeah.
they say that like what she's nested with sin.
Yeah.
Which I think
She
that-
says
that
she
sounds
says
like
they are nested with sin, not just she.
You see, when they
Yeah.
did that, I just thought it was because
and then she
they
tried
had,
to
like, a
like
gay
knife her
relationship.
stomach. Like she like knifed her stomach. Like she put a lot of emphasis on like lifting up her shirt.
Yeah.
And,
That's
like,
that's
making
actually
sure that you see the bullshit
and,
happening.
and that actually is the section you would cut from if you were doing a C-section. So
yeah.
okay,
Uh,
that would be
and
I
also-
thought I
in
thought
some
when she said when nested with Sin, I thought like they found out she was gay or some shit, and like they
maybe
don't fuck with that.
I get that also, but
Maybe.
there's also like some promo art they put up before the two trailers, and one of them is like it's like they're both like very similar arts where it's like a hand reaching down from the top of the screen holding a weapon. So the first one is very obviously Ellie because it's like her arm with her like tattoos from
Mhm.
the first trailer. She's holding a butterfly knife, right?
Right.
And the background is like a kind of like waterfally, like misty, foresty bullshit.
Seattle,
right?
yeah, classic Seattle.
Yeah, and then the second one they put up is a super buff arm holding a hammer. Well, most people assumed that was Joel because it's a super buff arm that looked very masculine.
He's
But
the
in the
strongest
trailer,
murderer.
you very obviously see like the same exact shot of the super buff arm holding a hammer is used with the new girl character, and the background of it is like fiery forest and shit like in that trailer. So it's like I almost feel like the game might be like a thing where like you play as Ellie in the present time
And then switch.
and then you switch back to like her mom for like prolonged flashback sections.
That would be interesting, but I'm not sure what the purpose of showing us like Ellie's pre-origins would be.
But like you could like tie them together. Like it doesn't have to be like a straight up narrative tie. You can just tie it thematically together, which I think could work depending on how the what direction I want to take the story. Like, I don't actually have any idea what like the theme of the game is going to be, unless maybe it's like
It's
revenge.
revenge.
It looks like it looked like
Yeah,
revenge
that's the
based on
whole
the
thing.
first trailer. But
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, it's about the friends we made along the way. We truly are the Last of Us Part 2.
Yeah.
Mm.
We truly were the Under Night in Birth EX latest.
Right.
EXE latest, thank you. Gosh.
We really were the Melty Blood actress again current code.
Good God.
We really
I
were.
heard melting blood. Can we discuss Melty's quest?
No.
What is that?
It's an etchy game. No. No.
Mm.
No.
I
Yelling.
mean, I
can't
think it
stop
would be
him.
appropriate for our podcast.
It wouldn't. It wouldn't.
Wouldn't be? Okay.
But okay. You know what? Yes. Go ahead and we'll let you talk about it. You got 2
So-
minutes.
Will we let him talk about it?
He's got 2 minutes.
Okay. Melty's quest is not something you should be purchasing. Somehow somebody got a RPG Maker hentai game on Steam for $20.
And what is it?
I just said it's a
What's the
$20
level of
hentai
what?
game.
Okay, but how is it? Okay, so is it like hentai art attached?
It's basically an
Or is
H
it, like,
game.
super fucking.
Is it just super etchy, or am I seeing full penetration?
It's RPG Maker, right? So is it like
Yes.
super like? Are there tiny ass fucking naked sprites, or is there like?
It's
like,
cutting to art. It's cutting
If you-
to art.
all cuts to art.
It's
Yeah, if you
Custer's,
check on
Custer's
Steam.
Quest or whatever.
Custer's
Gee.
Revenge.
Yo,
Yeah,
what-
there you go.
Oh man, I hope there's a Custard's Revenge quest in Final Fantasy 15.
He's been
Oh.
confirmed for Marvel Infinite.
Is he the
He's
new?
gonna be a
Is,
skin for a chocobo.
My new
is
main.
he gonna be the new Tekken 7 DLC character?
What function does Custer have in this game?
He's all about that low fireball.
He's the Magneto function.
No, he's a
he can rip
skin.
you infinitely.
No, he's a skin for
He
Spider-Man.
just has arrows coming at him infinite.
No, guys, come on, let's be honest. He's a Spider-Man skin,
No,
but because he's shooting ropes, he's shooting thick ropes.
I see that.
Okay.
See, but my joke was that he once he starts going, you can't stop him because
That's
Magneto
true.
has an infinite.
But so does Spider-Man. Web ball, reality
Wait,
stone.
who's Magneto?
That got taken out.
Yeah,
What's
who's
a
Magneto?
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry. I mean the 8-way fly function. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you can do that in that game?
Yeah, that's Magneto is actually the character that started that. People asked about Magneto and combo feet and
No,
said that
I know.
Magneto
I'm
is the 8-way
memeing.
fly function.
I'm memeing. Okay, well, Henry, since you wasted your 2 minutes on Melty's quest, or I'm fucking with you. I'm sorry. I do want to talk about briefly StarCraft 2 going free to play and how this is going to affect the Korean market.
It's gonna tank.
Alright.
Korea's economy is going into recession.
Oh man.
South Korea is probably actually going to go bankrupt because of this.
Yeah, no, actually, isn't StarCraft 2 like actually losing like popularity in Korea now that
Yeah,
StarCraft 1?
it's all Overwatch now in Korea.
Is
Oh,
it?
for real?
Actually, it's Splatoon too.
Mm.
You
Yeah.
mean, I'm sorry, you mean Splat Tim? He did
We're
it?
done. We're
Splatoon.
done.
Also, Splatoon is responsible for the Made in Abyss manga not updating in the past 3 months.
Are you serious?
Yes.
That's almost as bad.
Is
That's
it?
almost as bad as like the dude who makes
Berserk.
Hunter x
Berserk.
Hunter stopping because nothing's as
Dragon
bad as
Quest. Because Dragon
yeah,
Quest.
because of Dragon Quest.
Oh, I thought he was legitimately sick. I didn't know.
No, he got
He is.
okay. So he got sick for a while. So Togashi, the guy who does Hunter x Hunter, has like several reasons why he doesn't want to draw manga. First of all, he hates it because he sucks at drawing and he doesn't like doing it. Second of all, he's married to the person who made Sailor Moon. So
Ooh.
he has like so much
Ooh.
money, and he
Ooh.
also drew Yu Yu Hakusho when he was
Oh
younger.
yeah, he
So
did.
so
Yeah, he
he's
did,
like
yeah.
sitting on a fuckload of money. So he doesn't have to draw to keep his life going because his wife makes Sailor Moon money, and he makes Yu Yu Hakusho money, and Hunter x Hunter's popular, so it doesn't matter. And then the third reason is he has a weak constitution and he gets sick constantly. He has back pain, his hand hurts, and he gets sick and he can't draw. It sucks. But then the most
What a
important
nerd.
reason is that Dragon Quest comes out and he doesn't play games when Dragon Quest is out.
Damn.
Jesus.
So also announced by Blizzard, World of Warcraft Classic was announced. Let me just get some more information on that real quick.
I don't know what that is.
Wait, World of Warcraft Classic?
Yes. Let me.
Like
Is that
the strategy game.
Is that just vanilla servers? Is that what it is?
Hold on. Let me find
I think it is vanilla servers.
It's probably vanilla servers, but let me clarify real quick, Claude. The thing you're thinking about is just Warcraft, which is the real-time strategy game. That's the thing that Corey got hooked in for like a while.
Warcraft is cool. They're
What
cool
a fun
games.
podcast mentioning people that no one's familiar with.
Well, Claude's familiar with him. Fuck off.
It's like
I
a
meant-
Marvel movie.
I meant, like,
you get
potential
references to
listeners.
people that will come
Yeah.
later.
yeah, it's
a
a
whole expanded universe.
Oh,
of the
we
podcast.
literally have no information on World of Warcraft Classic. We're pleased to announce the development of a classic server option for World of Warcraft. We'll have more information to share in the future. Okay, thanks for being useless.
Okay, so it's probably vanilla servers because there was a whole big thing earlier this year when they shut down all the vanilla servers.
Yeah, that and wait. They shut down the people that like modded the game or hosted their own servers, right?
Yeah, they were hosting their own vanilla WoW
Right.
servers because
Right.
they wanted to play like before the bullshit.
And then they invited people in, those people in to like talk to them, and then nothing changed. So they probably said, "You better fucking stop messing up our shit, or we'll fucking kill you. We'll ban you from Blizzard."
there was
They
that
pulled an
Jack
Alec
video
Baldwin
about it.
calling his son.
Ooh.
Wait,
Oh,
what?
why did you post David Cage dancing with the girl that almost got raped?
I saw it in the Google
God.
image search that I was still.
All right, well, everybody look at that. Now I have to look. Now I have to post it for everybody to see.
This is goofy as fuck.
Never
By the way,
remember
remember David
he
Cage
did
modeling himself in his own first game?
And
I
he
did the
made-
good dance.
And he made sure to put himself with the character model of the main girl character in her fucking underwear. That was where he needed to be.
Yep. This is also the outfit in which she was wearing in which she almost got raped.
Wait, did she almost get raped in that game? Is that a thing? That
Every
happens?
woman almost gets raped in
No, I don't remember that.
Wait a
scene.
minute, no,
What
she
scene was
did
it?
not.
Didn't she?
Yeah,
No, so there's a character in Heavy Rain wearing
No,
the
I know.
exact same thing that almost gets raped.
I
She
know.
does not almost get raped.
Yeah,
Nothing?
she has sex with a zombie. Get a
Oh
fucking-
yeah,
Oh,
she's a
right.
necrophiliac. Okay.
Oh, okay. My
Yeah,
mistake.
get
That's
it
so
straight.
Zombie
much.
Man, I have had a
That's
5-minute
Dead
conversation with. I need to have sex with you. That was her
I
mentality.
I need that undead.
I need
I'm
your
sorry,
cold
but-
zombie cock.
I see that you have died and come back to life, and now it's time to fuck.
I mean,
Okay.
That
That's
turned
fair.
her on. She's like, I wish my dad came back to life. I'd fuck him too.
I mean, what's wrong with experimentation,
No,
boys?
it's not experimentation.
He
It's
starts turning pale, and he's like, "I'm dead." She bites her lower lip.
it's
Okay, fucking Henry, they're literally in a fucking hobo place. They're like underground in the subway
Yeah, they're-
station in the fucking village of hobos. And
magic
fucking-
hobos.
So
yeah,
where I live,
Magic hobos, and then she's like, Lucas Kane's like, hey, I'm dead, and I'm like, my body is still cold. I don't have my heart is not getting blood through me, and she's like, let's fuck.
Okay, hold on. Hold on.
who would say no to that though?
Okay, guys, but next
He can't
topic.
even get it up. He doesn't have blood pumping.
Okay,
So-
Skylar, calm down.
Fine.
Calm
You
down.
can just inject it with
Guys,
concrete.
guys, calm down. SNK apparently held a character design contest, and they chose this character design from a woman in Saudi Arabia to be used in their next game.
Wait, what are they doing now? That's actually pretty good looking.
They held a character design contest at some point, and a Saudi Arabian woman made this design, and she won. And SNK said they will be using it in their next game.
Kind of looks like a
design.
Darkstalkers character more than an SNK character.
It could dark what now?
A Darkstalker. Oh,
Don't
the
do this.
game Jetta's from.
I actually love
Ooh,
Jetta, right?
Jetta's from Marvel Infinite. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
You're right.
Jetta-
You're right.
Jetta, I think what's hilarious is that Jetta is fucking awful in the game that he's from. He is
Really?
like
I thought he was
hands
top tier in
down
that
the
game.
worst character.
Morgan is stronger than Jetta. Morgan is stronger than Jetta.
Well, yeah, like in canon, yes, that's correct. She is stronger than Jetta.
Okay, this character reminds me of the Witch Hunter, or the Demon Hunter from Diablo.
Yeah, she looks like
How?
Looks
She has
fucking
magic
cool.
stuff going on with her.
It's the hood. It's the hood.
she looks like a more dignified version of the fire sorceress from Dark Souls 2.
Oh, she also looks like somebody from Dragon's Age Origins. I
Yeah.
believe.
But she also looks like she has fucking like she looks like Hecate from Persona 5.
Well, regardless of
See
who,
if I can-
regardless of what she looks like, I can't wait to play her in the next fitness game by SNK.
She looks like she's gonna be the final boss. I can see it already.
What do you expect them to make next?
SNK
Ooh, SNK?
Yeah.
make
Not a
Last
fighting
Blade,
game.
Fitness
That's for
games?
sure.
make Last Blade 3.
No. So next thing we're gonna talk about, guys, is Moira, who is the new character being introduced in Overwatch. Pretty
Oh, yeah.
interesting design. She's from Talon, which is the evil Overwatch.
And they desperately needed a healer.
They desperately needed a healer.
A dark healer.
But so she's likely a DPS support. She's DPS support, right?
Yeah, she's a hybrid
Yeah.
supporter attack.
She's
character.
she's Symmetra mixed with Zenyatta.
Yeah, she looks like Symmetra. Okay, so what she's got is she's got two attacks, right? Where like one of them sprays like healing juice out of her hand. You
Right.
can heal your buddies with healing juice, like close range. Like
Right.
you're up in your face, you're shooting juice at them with your hands. And she's also got like a poison juice
That sounds
Yeah.
standard.
that she shoots out of her hand that poisons enemies and does damage over time.
It
right?
looked like it connected like a ray, like Symmetra's. Was I wrong on that?
She,
No,
Like,
it
glanced
does.
at once.
but she also has
It does
A
connect
move.
like a ray.
where she shoots like a fucking
It's called
Thing-
Biotic Orb. It's an orb.
yeah.
It's an orb that bounces off surfaces and connects to two different players that remain constant distance to it, and it works like her other move, which is called the Biotic Grasp. That's the juice. And
Yeah.
it works the same way, where if you aim it at two comrades, it'll heal them. If you aim it at two enemies, it'll do damage to them. It'll do life drain essentially. And it bounces.
Yeah, she has sort of a vampiric aspect to her healing.
Yeah, and which I kind of like. It's interesting. And then she's
Yeah,
got
it's an interesting mechanic.
and then she's got a pretty good distance teleport. Like they show her passing by a staircase in I think it's Zenyatta stage, and she passes by the entire width of the staircase. But it's kind of hard to make a distance thing. And then her ult is a combination of both in a one giant beam, in which if it hits, it seems to move in like a direction. I don't know if it's player controlled or if it just moves in a line.
I'm pretty sure you aim it.
Yeah, it has to be player controlled.
I'm sure it has to be.
Okay. Well,
Or
regardless,
else it would be fucking terrible.
it would be terrible. But it's Blizzard, so who knows? So if it hits, it's basically both attacks at one time. It's a Kamehameha. If it hits your comrade, it'll heal them. If it hits an opponent, it'll damage them.
That's a good shit.
And it I
don't know. It looks terrible.
It
looks like
it looks
like a-
terrible.
Colors look ugly.
Because who the fuck likes the Steelers, right?
What? No, but it's
That's a
like
good
purple
point.
as
That is a very good point.
No, yeah, it looks kind of ugly from like when you're looking at it, but like in terms of how
So do the
gameplay
Steelers.
is why it looks cool.
I think I think in gameplay, like it looks like because what it is
As a
is
gameplay mechanic.
No, James, shut up. I'm saying that it looks like it looks like a bad move because it's basically the same thing as Pharah's ult, except you don't have the ability to fly.
You're on the ground just eating shit.
Yeah,
Well,
Yeah, not to mention you don't have as much area covered.
yeah,
yeah, but I think it's for more like crowd, like when you're in a big crowd.
yeah. Like I feel like you could get some utility out of it
Yeah.
if you're like
You know what it's for?
back line.
Yeah, it's for the team fights when you're in the very back and everybody's kind of piling together and you just fucking throw it. Because you're gonna hit
that's
something. You're gonna
really
hit something.
Yeah, I guess you
Those
can
are
have like a you can just like if you're playing PC you can just wave your mouse back and forth and you'll do
Angrily?
No,
you'll do
because
it fast.
if it's player controlled, it's definitely gonna have very little movement, like slow. Because
No.
you can see it.
You
it
can see
moves-
it full on turning.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
Yeah, no, it
pretty
turns.
quick.
It turns very slow.
No, because that's for the trailer. There's no way there's
I am looking at the character
demonstration.
demonstration on the Blizzard website.
Yeah, because they're moving it slowly for the fucking trailer. Why would they wave it around like assholes in the trailer? They're like for every trailer in the game that has like every ult in the game that has a prolonged like attack thing, you can just move during it. Fucking Pharah's ult, you can like spin around like a fucking idiot during that ult, and it'll still like it sucks. It's shitty to do that because the missiles aren't concentrated. But you
No, but it'll look
can
pretty
just
jank.
Wait, hold on. Interesting. I just noticed something. She kind of does a little jump when she does it, and I don't know if that's. I think that's just the animation, but I wonder if you could like jump and then do this move, and then kind of sustain that air control.
You might be able to like float while you're doing it.
Yeah.
That would make sense.
You,
Like,
you
if
wouldn't be
like
able
a-
to. You're obviously not able to move during it, but it'd be cool if like you do it like kind of at the like end or start of a jump, and then you pull it out, and just kind of that way you can.
That's gonna be a fucking buff that she gets later.
I don't want to hear anything about James pulling something out.
All right.
Anyway, Call of Duty World War II has a mission to watch people open loot boxes.
So what's
Yeah.
next on the dock? What's next?
I just said.
Yeah.
The game has
No,
a
it's-
mission that tasks you with watching people opening loot boxes. So
No, James.
Wait,
I
wait,
asked
that's
what's
a-
next.
that's a mission?
Not bullshit.
No, let me explain. There is a central game hub for all the players, which is strictly to open loot boxes. It is so everybody can watch everybody else. Yes, it's very cringy. It's so everybody can watch everybody else open supply boxes, as they're called in this game, and you get like a little like in-game quest called Loot Spectator, which is watch 3 supply drops being opened, and this is part of like the daily orders, which is something you would do on a day-to-day basis. So this is something you will probably have to do repeatedly in order to get Call of Claude. What the fuck, dude?
Sorry, shit was happening.
Okay, which is something you build up like Call of Duty coins. They're literally called CP, which is weird.
Kawa coins.
No, I wish they're called CP. You get I'm sorry.
I don't.
You get 25 social score for completing Loot Spectator, which is they want Sledgehammer's goal. Sledgehammer's the developer's goal with Call of Duty World War II is to reward players for doing things other than shooting people in the face. This is not a good way to do it. This is just fucking like blatant advertising of the system and trying to get people to like look at it, like putting it in your face. This is worse than fucking what is it? More War Shadow of War, fucking having the loot boxes be the first thing you see.
It's the first thing.
Yeah, as soon as the game loads up, it's like boom. Yeah, and it teaches you how it works. Like, and this is according to Plague during a Best Friends podcast, explaining how it works.
But on the flip side of that, Shadow of War looks like it's actually gonna be a good game. I don't know why. I actually don't know why the fuck they put loot boxes in a single player game.
Because money.
People pay a lot of money for that stuff. Like, unfortunately, like the mobile gaming market is a good example of how that's a viable model.
Also, there is a multiplayer component, and according to most people I hear talk about it, it's a pretty good game. It gets really grindy, but it's kind of just It's like it's pretty much the same as the first game with just like a tower defense mechanic added onto it. Also, it's all about like gear crafting now. And it's weird, like the mechanics of having the in-game currency and the out-of-game currency that you buy coexisting, and the two systems that they use kind of counterbalance each other, and they don't really work well. It's like the in-game currency existing in the way it does, and how much it gives you in-game makes it so you really don't have to buy the in-game the fake money with real money.
But you just have to grind a shit ton.
But but the grinding doesn't really start until the 4th chapter, like the end part. So
because you need strong orcs and shit.
Right, and it's so weird. They don't. It's very clearly two different people trying to make the game work, and it doesn't mesh well. But I just wanted to bring up this Call of Duty bullshit because the game was fun in the demo. There were some balance issues with a particular map that I think should be addressed. But really, like, the loot box thing, pretty unnecessary. Like,
Overwatch can do it, we can.
I've spent money on Overwatch shit. Yeah, I've spent I've spent like $60 to get like the Halloween costumes. I got the good Zarya costume.
I spent.
Even this year.
Yeah. I think I've spent about $60 on loot boxes as well, but that's like spread out over time since I bought the game. So I bought it on launch. As I got like $10 in loot boxes on summer games because I wanted the Tracer skin, but I didn't get it, so I gave up immediately. And then I spent $30 on the first Halloween, because I wanted the Mercy skin. And I didn't actually get it in a loot box, but I got enough coins to get it. So that was fun. And then I spent, I think, $20 on the anniversary, because there was a bunch of ones I wanted, and I just wanted to get a couple. And I ended up getting literally all the ones I wanted. So that was like the Tracer one.
I got pretty much all of the current Halloween skins also.
I got the 76 Cyborg one. I got Jazz Lucio. I got fucking Fallout Diva. And I got Super Sentai Genji. And those are
the Super Sentai Genji skin is nice, but it doesn't compare to me for like Oni does. Oni looks way better in my opinion.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to back that up. Oni NG is a very sexy man.
But Sentai Genji has a scarf.
Okay, but hold on. Let me put an asterisk on that, because none of Genji's costumes compare to anything than his Heroes of the Storm costume that is literally Ava Unit 1.
Yeah, that one's cool.
That is in Heroes of the Storm, which Genji is a guest character in. They gave him a skin that he doesn't have in.
He's not a guest character. He's a character.
You know what I mean? Yeah, I know. Shut the fuck up. You know what I mean. Anyway, he has a costume
featuring Genji from the Overwatch series.
Basically,
from the series that Blizzard also
owns. Devil May Cry.
Yeah. Anyway, he has a skin that he doesn't have in Overwatch. And it's like a robot skin. It's not the Sentai skin, but it looks kind of similar. But and one of the colors is the exact shade of purple and green, and the exact placements they need to be in order to look like Ava Unit 1 from the Evangelion. I'm gonna pull up a picture real quick.
It's pretty rad. It's actually it's probably the best skin.
Yeah, it is his actual best skin in both games. It's Absolutely the
But
best
the
one.
best skin in the
It's
whole
also
game
it's also called the Neon Dragon skin.
yeah. But the best skin in the whole game is fucking um graffiti artist Tracer. That's the best one.
Ooh, I don't know that one.
It's
Oh wait, that's the one with the jacket. Yeah, I know what you're talking about now.
She has the with the gas mask.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
the best. That's
Yeah,
the
that
best
one actually is.
Oh.
I don't like Tracer skins a lot, but that one's good.
Oh, also, Diva has a skin in Heroes of the Storm that is Asuka from NGE.
Yeah. Why is that one not in the game?
Fuck you. That's why.
What if Jeff Claplin's like, I really don't like Evangelion. Get this out of my game.
What's funny
Then
is that a
whoever's
lot
in
of
front of the-
it's funny because a lot of robotic characters have Evangelion skins. Because Artemis also has a skin in Heroes of the Storm that is also just
Either-
Ava Unit 1.
Listen,
But
man,
fucking
listen, man.
Diva's thing is just a plug suit.
Yeah, I
Like
know.
her-
There are
outfit?
three options if you're gonna have a robot character. You're either gonna reference Gundam, Evangelion, or Gurren Lagann. Those are your three options. You have to do
Yeah.
it at
Yeah.
least once.
I think
What about
Farrah
Pacific
has a Gundam
Rim?
skin.
What about
What?
Pacific Rim? It's a great series.
Farrah has a Gundam skin.
That should.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Mecha Queen.
Ah,
Yeah,
okay.
And then
Yeah.
the other one.
Okay.
Speaking of which, would y'all like to talk about y'all's favorite Gundams?
I don't really have
You mean-
one.
You doing Gundam series or Gundam
Series.
robot?
The
Okay,
SKS
got-
is pretty
the-
good.
G
the-
Gundam.
Oh,
Ooh.
Gundam.
Which is the one with
doing
golden
G-Gundam.
golden
Actually
finger,
didn't hear.
shining
That's
fingers?
G-
That's-
G
that's
Gundam.
G Gundam. G Gundam was my favorite.
Gundam, but you haven't seen it.
Yeah, I've seen G Gundam.
But well, then why did
I've
you
seen
get
enough
that?
of it.
'Cause
I
there's-
saw the opening.
No, I remember the fucking episode where the kid's bones start getting crushed because he's in the
Cousin.
wrong size suit.
Because of this guy.
Yeah.
James is like, I read a Dojin.
Because of
G
this
Gundam is
guy.
one of the few series I haven't watched a dojin of.
Gungeon of.
A
Yeah, go
Gungeon.
for
And
it.
enter the Gungeon.
Into the
Okay.
gun.
Enter the dojo.
Okay, I'd say my favorite Gundam series is probably Turn A. Because Turn A is fucking amazing. But my favorite robot is probably like Unicorn.
Mine's the original. Big Zam.
Immersion mobile suit. Fuck you. Get off.
thought you were about to say Big
Wait,
O.
what?
Oh,
Yeah, no,
Burning-
G Gundam for me as well.
Thank you.
Okay, because it's the
My
thing
love,
is that
my
I
anger,
love
and all of my
Oh, my
sorrow.
sorrow.
but G Gundam is
Shining
trash.
finger.
Hey, you shut your mouth.
Yeah,
No, I love G Gundam.
get that drone ass
Like-
banned.
But it's like
Banned. Banned.
Did you just mute him?
Got that drone ass banned. Now he's on AFK.
Alright.
We low tier god now.
Low.
Alright.
Low.
Low.
Tier.
Tier.
Is that it? No.
He's still building up.
that's very funny that you did that.
God!
And I didn't notice. But that's very, that's
God.
really funny. But you fucking cucks.
we fucking low tier god you just now. We low
Yeah,
tier
that's-
god
that's-
on you.
Don't
Yeah,
say
you-
we like this was a collaboration. This
That
was on
all
you.
you.
Yeah, that was all you, my guy.
No,
I'm
we
sorry
did-
that
no,
you're
we-
that you're too enlightened to acknowledge that a series they put a fucking horse in a giant robot is dumb.
I didn't
No,
notice that.
dude, he
What?
has
Wait,
too high
what?
an
That
IQ.
happened?
He watches
I don't
Rick and
remember
Morty.
Did anyone actually watch G Gundam?
I watched it in its
Gundam was
entirety.
Great,
But it's
man.
been a minute. When did they put
I
a horse in the
rewatched
Gundam?
Oh no.
They did. They
Oh,
did.
no.
I remember that.
Oh,
I
no.
remember that.
Oh no.
Do you remember,
was good,
you remember
though.
fucking
Okay.
Tequila Gundam with
Here
the
it
with
is.
the Gundam
Here it
with the
is.
fucking
Here it
Gundam
is.
with the fucking sombrero on?
Here it
Because
is.
Oh.
it was the Mexican team.
Let me
Oh,
see it.
Here it is.
Where did you put it?
Dear
It's in
God.
Great Science.
It's
I
so
forgot.
good.
Yeah. You fuckers. G Gundam
so
is like
good.
G Gundam is the dumbest shit, but it's fun because
One scene is dumb.
Exactly.
No, it's super dumb.
Listen, man.
No,
all I
stop
know.
G Gundam is dumb through the whole way, but it's like fun. It's like a
All
fun
I know
dumb.
is that Master Asia was the coolest
Yeah,
dude.
it's
Master
of all
Asia's
Tequila
time.
super
Gundam
cool.
with his fucking sombrero. Look at him.
Oh no.
Remember
That's
the most
one where it was the
American
Mexican
to
colony.
ever American?
There's
Yeah,
the
I like him
Mexican
actually a
colony
lot.
In
Wait,
space
who?
that is shaped like a sombrero.
The American
Crockett.
Gundam. The
Yeah,
boxer.
it's like something Crockett. He's like a surfer,
Davy
boxer,
Crockett.
pimp, fucking. I don't know. He's a shit ton of things, man.
Fucking look.
Wait,
at the
that guy
Mexican
just looks like
colony.
fucking the guy like from Space Dandy.
Look at Neo.
That's
Mexico,
a good anime,
huh?
by the way.
Oh god. Oh god.
But wait.
Are you gonna fight me on this now?
But wait, is that from G Gundam?
Yes.
How do you process this?
That's great. That's great.
Also, here's the one. Here's the Gundam from Holland. You know the one with the.
Moral of the story is Japan's super racist.
Thanks,
So
Japan.
also this one is inside of a fish costume. I don't even know what country this is racist against, but it's just.
Oh, this is Greece. That's
It's
Greece.
just a
I
red
remember.
out
That's
of a
Greece.
fish costume. So
That's
Gundam
Greece's
is fucking
thing.
super dumb, but
Jesus
Okay.
it's fun.
No,
Jesus Christ.
Neo Mexico, no.
That's great.
Okay.
That's great.
Okay, you know what isn't dumb?
But Turn A
You.
though is
Just
super
kidding, you're dumb
good.
too, James.
Okay, but you know what isn't dumb? Is how
What?
the Xbox One X is only $500 and does 1440p natively for its video games. That's pretty cool.
I wasn't done with Gundam.
I wasn't with Gundam either.
Oh, but we have to get back on top.
No, shut up.
I want to talk about Turn A because Turn A is actually a good show.
I do want to say real quick, I'm glad no one said Gundam Wing.
Gundam Wing is like
Or
Why?
trash.
That's the
Seed.
best.
Gundam Seed is ass.
I didn't actually watch Seed. I hate Hero
No.
ruined Gundam Wing for me. I hate him so much.
He's
Wait,
a
have you
whiny
guys seen
man.
dub clips from Gundam Wing?
No.
No, that's Gundam Seed.
Oh,
The
my
Gundam
bad.
Wing dub clips are amazing because it's just like
Fucking
Hero
bullshit,
is like
man.
it's like 90s bad dub acting.
Oof.
It's terrible, but it's also like Hero as a character is just.
Oh wait, no, wait! I
piece
just
of
I
shit.
just forgot. I remember. Yeah, I remember because that anime got me my first kiss.
What?
Elaborate,
Did you
because
kiss
I'm
her in
so
the car
confused.
where he's dancing with the girl and she's like, "Hey, I
No.
know too much. Are you
No.
still gonna kill me?"
No.
And he's like, yeah.
"Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah."
No, it's not that scene. It's not that scene. It's the scene where all right. So me and this girl that was the daughter of my mom's friend. Her name was like Jessie
That's
or
why
something.
she kissed you, by the way.
Anyway, we were playing. We both watched Gundam Seed, and we both watched the scene in which Hero is hurt somewhere. I think on his
Wait,
arm.
Gundam Seed
When he
Gundam
popped
Wing.
his knee back into place, that's what you kissed on?
No. We kissed.
Yes.
Was
We
the part
were
where he fell down the cliff.
No, hold on. Hold on. Let me get this out. We are recreating the scene in which he is hurt and she rips part of her skirt to bandage his wound. We recreated that scene and then she kissed me.
You're a
That-
massive bitch.
That's really weird.
How am I a massive bitch?
What the fuck?
Wait, why
Your
were you
first kiss is
redoing that
recreating a scene
scene?
from
I
Gundam
was
Wing?
bitch, I was 10. Fuck off.
Why were you? What?
Why were you ripping 10-year-old girls' skirts?
Yeah, just
Fucking
fucking
degeneracy
pedophile.
starts real early.
James is over here like, she rips the skirt. Aw, damn, there's no penis.
She lied about having a penis.
Damn it!
She lied about having a penis.
It's like, God damn it, tricked again.
James, I don't like psychological horror.
The
Stop.
drats foiled again.
Mission failed. We'll get him next time.
Was that like supposed to be a shitty pyrocynical?
Yeah, what
No.
the fuck was that?
No,
Like, I
it's
know
from-
it's not who you were going for,
It's,
but that's who it sounded
it's
like.
from Call of
Like,
Duty
really-
when you fail a mission
No,
and
I said I know what it's from because it's Captain Price.
I know.
I was making fun of it because it
Yeah, I
sounded
know.
like fucking pyrocynical.
Yeah.
Pyrocynical here.
Hey
Good
guys,
fucking-
it's critical and fuck.
I ran out of ideas.
That's people clapping at critical commentary.
I mean,
Critical's
I
okay.
like Critical, but
He's okay.
Yeah, I know.
you know, it's
Critical
old
went-
quick.
What's fucking
Fuck
weird
happened?
is that
His commercial dubs
I've
are good.
seen him.
I want
I've
his
seen
commercial
that
dubs.
man in real life
How'd that
because
go?
he went to USF and I just was around when he was at the round. It was really weird. I didn't even like notice. I was like, oh yeah, that was critical.
Oh fuck, that was critical. Anyway,
Daddy.
So we gotta pull away from the Gundam a little bit, but we're gonna stick.
We'll be back, folks, next week.
Oh yeah. Oh shit.
What was that Chibi Gundam show? The trash one?
Oh,
Are you talking about
Gundam
the
SP
Chibi one, the one that was 3D?
Yeah. They were called Gundam SD. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a full show, man. It was super bad.
Yeah, but dude, the video games were good. The video games were good.
But we'll be back with more diners, drive-ins, and dives.
Damn. But what I wanted to get back to the Xbox One X real quick because
that's all you.
Xbox One S.
Look,
it is the most powerful gaming system of all time.
Look, guys. You know, PS4 is great, but at least Xbox One X can actually do 4K 60 FPS.
Listen, man, I gave Xbox so many tries. Every one of them started breaking on their own accord. I hate them. I sent them so many emails, and they kept like, no, we're sorry, we'll help you out. I'm like, y'all haven't done shit for me. I fucking pray to the gods for help, and they spit in my mouth.
Wait, what are you talking about? Wait. What are you talking
about? That's a gift,
dude. They spit right in your mouth.
Wait, Claude, what are you referring to? I missed it.
So, from Microsoft, let's take a travel back in time when I actually trusted them. And I was like, all right. My first two Xbox 360s just shat themselves for no reason. It just happened.
No raisin.
Yeah, for no reason.
Not a single raisin. A couple
I will leave this planet now for no reason. After I got back from a deployment, and I was like, everyone in my unit had Xbox Ones. And I was like, fuck it, I guess I'll get one. Not even a brand new one. Not even 2 months. It stopped working. I kept sending it back into them. They were like, we don't know what's wrong. I was like, let me get my money back. And they were like, no, that warranty doesn't get you your money back.
What
replace
money?
it.
What money?
Fucking
money?
They were like, all right, here's the deal. You can't figure out what's wrong with it. We can't figure out what's wrong with it. We'll mail you a new one. Put a $400 hold on your card. Then you mail us back yours that's busted. And once we get it back, we'll remove the hold but charge you $20. I was like, no, I'm not gonna. So you can give me something else that's broken. I'm not gonna pay you anything else. You haven't done shit for me. And it went back and forth. And I was like, you know what? I told him, I was like, I'm actively gonna go out of my way to stop people from buying your product. You guys are horrendous.
Wow.
The salt was more real than it's ever been, and I've actively stopped 3 people.
That's weird because my little brother and my stepdad, who both own Xbox Ones, like original Xbox Ones, have had no problems.
Yeah, I've heard that from everyone.
I guess it just goes to show you, they had to do it on them. They had to do it to you.
It's doing me, yeah.
I guess
like regularly.
Have you heard of gang stalking?
Hold on. Henry, you gotta stop because George had something important to say. George.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead, George.
Well, it wasn't important. It was I didn't have any problems with the actual system itself. Mm-hmm. All I can vouch for the Xbox One is that its controllers are made out of actual paper mache. They fucking break all the time.
My friend has broken like 5 Xbox One controllers. They're all shit. They all break fucking constantly.
But the Elite controller does look cool with its customizability.
But it's also shit. It's build quality.
Yeah, I heard a lot of things about that. Like day one, people were like, "Wow, what is with this garbage? I paid $100 for."
Fair enough.
Yeah, the build quality of the controller is terrible.
Okay.
I'm not about to drop fucking.
Okay.
I pretty much could have bought another system with how much I spent on controllers. It's actual ass.
You can't say that when DS4 controllers are $60.
Those are 60, but guess what? They last.
I still have my original DS4 from when I fucking bought my PlayStation 4.
Same.
I still have mine as well. It really, it's really just ass.
Okay, but backwards compatibility. There's like none on PS4.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool. That's fine.
Most of the games, that is fine, but most of the games that people actually care about for backward compatibility are also available on PC.
Yeah. I'd say like the thing.
But they have
Xbox,
no.
I'd say the biggest problem with the Xbox, as far as a platform, is it doesn't really have anything that makes people to entice people to play on Xbox above just playing on PC or playing PlayStation. Like a PS4. PS4 actually has a good number of high-profile exclusive games that are you can't play on PC. Make it worth buying that as a console. Fucking Xbox has Forza. That's the
Xbox
one.
has scale down.
Forza isn't even that good.
Oh wait.
But guys, let's talk specifically in terms of just this half next gen new consoles with the Xbox One X and the
How much does it cost?
It's $499. It's $500.
That's a lot of dollars.
It is, but
$dollars.
but you have 4K with 4K Blu-ray.
But you have to have
does that really help you much if you don't have a 4K TV?
Yeah, 4K
right.
Let me get through.
Yeah, go for a White Knight.
I'm not, bitch. I fucking pre-ordered a PS4. No, you're calling me a White Knight for a console I didn't even own.
You are triggered, James. Just admit it.
Yeah, I'm triggered because you're calling me a White Knight for a console I don't even fucking own.
That's still trigger, my man.
I'm not saying I'm not triggered. I know
that
I'm
is
triggered.
full-on studio guy next.
There's very few things I've seen him get super defensive about.
That's a pretty good one. I haven't heard that one before.
Anyway,
late trigger XD.
Full-on studio guy next. That's pretty strong.
Fuck.
Wait, James, continue.
Okay. The Xbox One X is a much more powerful machine than the PS4 Pro. It can do native 1440p for all of its games. Yes, if you don't own a 4K display, you're not going to be able to up-res the games. You're not going to really see much of a difference in terms of the quality. But you will get an effect called super sampling, or down sampling.
Super Saiyan?
Sorry, down sampling, which is
based Super Warriors.
Anyway, if I can finish, please. Down sampling, which is when you have an image that is at a higher resolution than your monitor natively supports. So basically, it crushes the pixels down to that resolution, which provides a much clearer image. So it's kind of like a different form of anti-aliasing without actually applying a post-processing filter, if you understand what I mean. In addition...
Who is typing right now? Because the condition that I'm on here for is that I'm not allowed to type. But we're hearing someone else type right now. It's kind of jiggling my jello.
Yeah, please, no typing, please.
It's really fruity, my tootie.
Yeah. So I'm going to say that as a machine, the Xbox One S or Xbox One X rather, also it has a 4K Blu-ray player, which the PS4 Pro does not have.
James, did you just come out as being artificial?
What?
To quote James, I am saying this as a machine.
Wait, what?
I'm not Zuck. Don't worry, I'm not a Zuck.
He's not the Zuck.
Human.
Zuck protocol activated.
Yeah, James
Zuck,
is too fucked up to be a machine. To be
Zuck
honest.
actually looks like a machine. Like, not even as a meme. Like, he seriously looks like it. I'm sorry.
James could be a machine. Like, if they use one of those learning AI and just threw it on 4chan and fucking Reddit. That could build up a James.
No. James is he doesn't have enough order in his life to be a machine. When you're over his house, he flops down on the ground. He's there's no logic and consistency to the James.
What do you mean I flop down on the ground, you piece of shit?
That's a thing that happens. There was a fucking time I'll just go over to your house and your pants will be falling down and you'll just fucking sit down on the floor.
His pants will be down and he sits down on the floor?
It's comfortable on the floor. Shut up.
It's I fucking love rubbing my ass on the ground like a dog.
No, I'll lay down flat on my stuff.
Rub it in circles.
No,
I get scared when James flops now.
Lays down
Like, I'll lay down flat on my stomach or back because it's more comfortable on the floor. Like,
I love
Why
how
are
the
your
podcast
pants
has
down,
become.
though?
because
Every time
they don't
his
wear a
ass
fucking
always
belt
is out.
in my own house. It's stupid.
Fucking open invitation. What the fuck?
I love
Look,
how
man,
this
why
podcast
did
has become the Bully James podcast.
Invitation to everyone in the neighborhood.
Anyway, I'm just saying.
Doors unlocked. Fucking on the floor, pants down.
Anyway.
Hey, ladies.
Hey,
Some
gentlemen.
robber comes in, it's like, looks like I'm stealing more than a TV.
He's like, no, you can't steal
Wow.
my virginity. I gave it away.
He looks over his shoulder. Oh no, an intruder! And then he just lays back down.
Wiggles my butt a little bit, like notices bulge.
Oh, the intruder comes in. Oh, what's this?
Notices bulge.
Notices your sagging pants.
Goes balls deep. Anyway, okay. Well, enough of the Bully James hour for just a minute.
Yeah, I was trying to say earlier,
It'll
this
never
podcast
stop.
has become the Bully James show.
Okay, as a functioning console, the Xbox One X is much better than the PS4 Pro. However,
Yes,
PlayStation does have a better platform in terms of exclusives and performance on like a base console. Most games on the PS4 run better than they do on the Xbox One. The Xbox One X, though, runs better than the PS4 Pro because the Xbox One X actually has a lot more effort put into it in terms of what's going into it.
But
Now,
which of them run faster than Usain Bolt?
only the Ouya can do that, but only if you're playing the Atari version of Pac-Man.
Can we do a quick segue?
No.
Real short, because we'll return.
No.
No, we'll return to
Let's
the
talk about
topic.
the
I just
Ouya.
want to mention. Look up on YouTube top 5 games in Ouya.
Why?
It's because it's a 10-second video with a black screen.
Okay, in other news, Weekly Famitsu released today that Sonic Forces has received its Platinum Hall of Fame award.
Yeah,
I couldn't give less of a shit.
You shouldn't.
Wait, what? Wait, what's a Platinum Hall of Fame?
It means all 4 judges give it a 10 out of 10.
Means they all love the theme song for Infinite.
It means they're all a fucking bunch of furries.
No,
We already knew that,
Famitsu
though.
scores don't matter. They give
Famitsu
high
scores are almost always trash and mean nothing.
What did they give? They gave Doom like a close to perfect score.
A Famitsu score.
No, Skyrim got a perfect score, didn't it?
A Famitsu score is almost always 3 judges give a 10 and 1 gives a 9. That is like almost every game gets that score on Famitsu.
Oh. But wasn't there was a Western made game, I think it was Skyrim, that was like the first Western game to get like a perfect score.
I think it was Skyrim, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like Japanese games.
Todd was one
yeah.
of the judges.
Yeah, Todd.
Todd was all 4 of the judges.
Buy my
He-
game,
he-
buy my game, buy
that-
my game, buy
that-
my game, buy my game.
He's why it's on
Buy my
this
game?
list.
Question mark.
But the question mark is actually spells out buy my game. It's a variable. Anyway,
That's
Good
pretty good.
lord.
in other news, Arc System Works published a North American branch.
Well, they didn't publish it. They created it in North America.
Yeah.
Establishes. I'm sorry, I misread
They
that.
published a story called North American Branch.
I'm sorry, I misread that.
It's a really good story. One of my favorite ones.
Sorry, they established a North American branch.
Yeah, so it means what it means is they'll probably self-publish their games in the West as opposed to Axis Games publishing them like they have been.
That's good. I'm
Which
happy.
is cool for Arc System Works because it means that
Did
they'll
it
make
suffer
more-
access though?
Yeah, so I was gonna say is that it's cool for Arc System Works because they're gonna probably make a bit more money on Western releases, but it's gonna suck for Access Games who've been localizing their games for a
good while now.
Yeah,
Well, it does mean
because-
also that they're investing more heavily in the North American region, which could mean more attention to certain trends in the North American gaming
Those
industry.
fucking gaijin will buy
I mean-
anything we put out.
I mean, that's true,
It'll
too.
probably mean we might get an American.
No,
Arc
you're thinking about
Rebel.
Capcom. That's what they say.
Like we might
I
get
think Capcom is just convinced that they can shit on a plate and people will still buy it.
Yeah, I
and
mean,
it's called
I-
DMC.
No,
They kind of were correct.
yeah.
Yeah, I've seen people online who had the skins from that new pack. The bad
Yeah.
ones, not even the good ones.
And Claude paid $200 even though he knew the game was going to be bad. So I mean, hey,
Oh, yeah.
The statues were good.
yeah, were they really worth the $200 that you paid for a shitty game and Easter eggs, buddy?
The game looks shitty. I wouldn't say the game is shitty.
The game is
Yeah,
shitty
some-
by being is shitty by association.
I mean, if I had to rank it like 1 to 10, I'd give it like a
All right,
like a
as
7.
of all the fighting games that have come out
Fair.
this year, or in the past 2 years, we'll go with that since not a lot of fighting games released this year, right?
Right.
We
Yeah,
had Injustice, we had Tekken.
Yeah,
Super Brawl
There's
World.
one other one.
Super
Rev
Brawl
2
World.
came out this year.
Okay,
Rev 2.
okay. Of all of the fighting games that came out in in the past 2 years, where does Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite stand?
It's the fucking. It's not as good as Tekken 7. It's not as good as Rev 2.
It's not as good as
So
Street Fighter
I'm
5.
biased because I can't do like the 3D fighters like that. Like I'm terrible at them and I don't really enjoy them. So I actually put it above Tekken for that reason.
That seems too biased. Like, you should be able to
No,
put
I
aside.
admitted
no.
I was biased off the bat.
I mean, wait.
I think it's fair to rate them personally based on like your preference, because I mean that's
James, why would
how
you rate?
things
Why
work.
would you rate? Why would you rate Marvel vs. Capcom below Tekken? I feel like it's better than Tekken. I like it more than Tekken 7.
Because
Really, Tekken
Tekken
7's a fucking great game.
Yeah.
That game's fantastic.
like that's what I mean. Like, why put your bias like in that you can't play a 3D fighter? Like, it's a good,
So that I
great
can't.
game,
I just don't like enjoy it as much too. Like,
but it's a
the
great
combos
game
aren't
overall that didn't have
Okay,
like any
okay.
controversies with it.
But I
If someone
feel
legitimately
like-
was like, "Hey,
yeah.
you can play Tekken or Marvel. Which one are we gonna play?" Even though it's like not as good as Marvel 3 by a long shot, I'd be like, "Yo, let's play Marvel." Because I do
feel
not
like
enjoy playing Tekken.
that is a personal preference, and I think that's fair because it's just like which one would you personally? How would you personally rate it based on your preferences? That's fine. I think that Tekken 7 is like objectively a better made game than Marvel Infinite, but if you just don't like 3D fighters and don't enjoy them and don't play them, then that's like fine to not.
Well,
like,
then
actually
let's
enjoy playing.
change the question. Then, which out of all the two games, or out of the past 2 years, in where is Marvel Infinite in terms of best in terms of how the games were made?
Okay, it's definitely gonna be under fighters. That's for sure. But
Hmm.
The
like,
fighter's not out yet.
he said in the next 2 years though.
No,
I
the
thought-
past 2 years.
Oh, I thought you said in the
Fucking
next.
what
2
came out?
years.
Because for
past
me,
2
because for
years.
me, Marvel Infinite's at the very bottom because it's the worst fighting game made in the past 2 years.
Is it
Well,
worse
what was
than
made
SF5?
last year?
Ah.
5
Is it worse
wasn't
than
that?
SF5?
Are we talking about
Hey,
AAA only fighting games?
Are you saying it's better than Fight of Gods? Are you saying that the Fight of Gods is better than Marvel
Yes.
We'll say AAA just to
Yes.
avoid any like
Yeah, AAA.
assholes.
Infinite? Like,
Yeah.
like poverty,
Alright.
to avoid poverty?
yeah, yeah. Well, we're going with AAA. Yes.
Hold on, I'm gonna pull up the list
Alright, so
for
games
games
Yeah,
that
because
came
that's
out.
the only one I know that came out last year was Street Fighter 5. Like I don't know any more off the top.
SF5, fucking Guilty Gear, Rev 2 came out this year, and fucking Infinite, and like the Japanese release of Under Night ST came out a couple months ago.
I can't say anything on that though because that was a Japanese one,
Okay,
and the
okay.
Americans haven't gotten ours.
Yeah, we haven't gotten it yet.
I mean,
But
you can get
though-
it. Just go to Japan.
Yeah, no,
even though
you
this-
can make a Japanese PSN account and buy it.
Nah, I'm gonna support the American release.
Yeah, same. That's what I'm doing as well.
Just double dip. Bitches.
Even though I guess this kind of doesn't count, I would say like Arms is in there too. I
Arms,
guess.
yeah, Arms absolutely counts.
I'd count Arms.
Okay.
You can
It's
count
fun. I don't know.
Arms.
I don't know if I'd count it, but I don't do a lot of fighting games, so I don't think my opinion is as like
You don't play
informed.
fighting games? Get the fuck out the FGC, bitch.
Get that ass banned.
Naruto. Was that last year? Naruto came out last year, right?
That one doesn't count.
That's not even
How did
Smash. That's not even Smash levels of
Alright.
fighting game.
What about Xenoverse? Does that count?
No,
Which one?
Alright.
Xenoverse does
Xenoverse.
not count.
Xenoverse does not count. Yeah, that's an
Alright.
RPG.
It's an RPG with a boring fucking combat system that you can break.
No, shut your fucking mouth. That's a great game.
Whatever you say, buddy. Have fun with all of your moves that look exactly the same and operate exactly the same, but just have the bigger number.
That's Dragon Ball, James.
I heard bigger number.
That's Dragon Ball.
Have your Dragon Ball simulator and shove it up your ass. I'm gonna play a real fighting game, Dragon Ball Z Fighters.
Super
I'm
Brawl.
gonna play a real fighting game.
Gonna play the
Budokai
fighting
Tenkaichi
game.
3.
Oh, go fucking kill yourself, Skylar. Jesus Christ. Budokai 2 is the best Dragon Ball simulator game.
You're actually full of shit.
Fuck you. The story mode in Budokai 2 was great, and guess what Budokai 2 didn't have? A fucking rock, paper, scissors mechanic.
A fan base that actually plays it to this day? Yeah, you're right.
The only fan base that plays Budokai 3, the only fan base that plays Budokai 3 is a bunch of fucking Brazilians that modded it in an emulator. Go fuck yourself.
No, it's Budokai 3. But if you ask anybody who played the Budokai series, they will say 3 is the best.
No, it's
Hands
not.
down.
It's not. You know why? Because Budokai 3 has a
Also, those
shitty...
King Fighters, I can't.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Budokai 3 has a shitty rock, paper, scissors mechanic that is literally just a guessing game, and it's awful, and you have to repeat it 3 times in order to actually do the move that you want to do. It's awful. Budokai 2 was just land the input, and then input the proper command if it's a certain move, and it was just way better.
What you're saying is you want, when a super goes off, you want your opponent not to have a chance to turn the tide, is what you're saying. Because there are moves in that game that do big damage. They do big damage, and they don't have that.
But
the
you know,
block,
usually the way
block or dodge.
the way that supers work in fighting games is that they're usually really telegraphed and easy to block.
I'm going to agree with James on this one.
Oh, also,
like when we were playing Street Fighter 5 earlier, if like when I did my Raging Demon, if you rock paper scissors and got out of it, I'd be fucking furious.
Oh, also, not to mention, your opponent doesn't really have much of a fucking chance when they literally have to play rock paper scissors 3 times in a row with 4 different button inputs that they have to guess what your button is going to be in 5 seconds.
Okay. So are you saying that it's bad because you have a chance to get out of it because of it?
No, you don't have a chance to get out of it.
It's bad because it's random, basically.
It's literally random. Or it's as close to random as the human condition can get. You have to guess.
I'll give you that that's not the best thing in the game, but it's
the worst thing because it's the only new thing they introduced outside of characters. Story mode.
Only reason I can't talk shit about Budokai 2 is because I literally don't remember shit about that.
I remember Budokai 2 explicitly, and I remember playing Budokai 3 and hating it.
I remember it.
Budokai 2 has a better story mode too, like moving around the map and doing battles and then like leveling up your character. That's fucking.
You did that sick. In Budokai 3 as well.
You did that. Yeah, you did do that, but you weren't like moving around a map like a chess pieces.
Yeah, you were. I mean, you were moving around the map, not like chess piece. I rather the way they did it in Budokai 3.
I don't know. I didn't really like flying around the Earth 80 times to find a fucking Dragon Ball. That was pretty annoying.
Yeah, I mean, you mean like the show did for like multiple seasons?
Yeah, you mean that thing that didn't actually waste my time by showing that like Goku flying around the same island 80 times? And that only took like maybe an episode or 2 per Dragon Ball?
I mean, it's your choice if you want to fly around the Earth multiple times to get the Dragon Balls. You can go through without getting the Dragon Ball.
Yeah, maybe if you're looking at a guide.
I mean, no, you don't even need a guide. You can just get the fucking Dragon Scouter.
The Dragon Radar?
The
thing that's super not accurate and doesn't work all the time?
It does.
When does it not work? Or are you talking about in the context of the game?
The context of the game. The game, it doesn't.
It works in the game.
Context of the game. Sometimes you still have to find it. Find the Dragon Balls without the Dragon Radar. Only characters that have the Dragon Radar can use it. So Goku, Krillin, and Gohan, I think. And you play as like other characters.
Can use it
Vegeta might be able to use it, which would kind of make sense. But like,
the thing is, James is a Bulma main.
No, hold on. Also, you play as other characters in that story mode that you get the chance to level up, but you only play them for like 3 fights, and then you never use them again.
I mean, I mean,
Like,
you're
do I
not gonna
really-
use Yamcha much? You're not gonna use Yamcha much.
So why
in the
include
story
him?
mode. That's
So why include him?
because they have all these characters. They're not just gonna have him sit on the sidelines. They're gonna give him a story.
Oh
It's
no,
just not gonna
that's
be
right.
the best
Yeah,
story.
that's right. Because that's how it did. It had stories for each individual character.
Mhm.
That's stupid. Okay, it's stupid because some characters only had 2 fights or 3 at most.
No,
I
yeah,
think I
3 at
actually
most,
remember
but
this.
still.
Didn't Cell have a story where he absorbed Krillin and turned into a little midget thing, and that fight was super hard?
Yeah.
And he found out it was just a dream when he was hanging out at the Cell Saga,
Yes.
like fucking. All right, that's where it's from. I was like, in my mind, I was like, where is that from? That's not canon, but it's somewhere, and I know I saw it.
Yeah. Budokai 3's like new mechanic, which was called Dragon Rush. That isn't giving your opponent a chance to get out. That's making it even harder for your opponent to get out. But that's literally just adding a further level of like difficulty to a thing that could have just as been easily been sidestepped or blocked. Because you can just block supers.
You can sidestep. Yeah, you can sidestep. You can sidestep the supers because it's easily telegraphed.
Yeah, it is. But you can also block them. So why does my opponent need a chance?
Yeah. So when you hit confirm a super, why let them escape then? Because you have now done the thing to hit confirm it.
Yeah.
Why let them escape? Because it's like, then why even use supers at all?
Yeah. Also, like, Budokai 3 doesn't have a fan base outside of Brazilians modding an emulated version of the game to have Dragon Ball Super and fake characters in it, because that's literally where Gohan Blanco and all the other funny shit that we've been seeing.
Oh god, that's where that came from?
Yeah, it's people modding in characters into Budokai 3 that's being emulated.
Is that but Red
So
Shaggy?
Shaggy might just be an advancement of the joke, but like all the comics that you see that are like Gohan turning Gohan Blanco in front of like
El Papa Grande.
Yeah, that's all.
Okay.
That's all
that
real.
Everywhere. I didn't know what the source was.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's all real shit that stems from that community. And the reason why they're emulating it instead of just playing the regular game is they're emulating it so they can play it online.
Secretly, the best one on that chart is Cell Dorado. Because
Cell
it sounds
Dorado.
like El Dorado.
Yeah, which is gold, right?
No, yeah. Well, El Dorado means the gold, but it's very commonly referred to as the city of gold.
Right,
so
right.
Cell Dorado is pretty strong.
I like how Cell's name just turns into Perfection.
Yeah, Perfection.
Perfect. I am. Actually,
Also,
that is a solid fucking line. It would be Cell going to a perfect form and just going, I am perfect, and that's all he refers to himself as.
Like Dio.
Yeah, Dio.
But
what was even the topic we were talking about?
ArcSys establishing a North American branch, then publishing that same North American branch.
Yeah, how did we get here? We're talking about Budokai. I think I talked shit about Budokai 3.
Because we went into fighting games and
yeah,
like
I said something about like Marvel, and then it devolved into just fucking different areas. I don't know. It's been
I pulled up the list. All right, so
fighting games have come out in the last 2 years.
Yeah, 2016. You had King of Fighters.
Okay.
Yeah. Street Fighter 5, of course. You had Ninja Storm doesn't count.
Doesn't count.
I guess.
It doesn't.
I guess by consensus it doesn't count. Yeah, Marvel vs. Capcom XL, which I guess you could say that was like the the game of the year.
PS4 release of Marvel 3. Right?
No, Mortal Kombat. That's what I meant.
Mortal Kombat XL. Okay.
Yeah. I guess you can count that. There was Pokken Tournament.
Pokken Tournament was good.
Killer Instinct Season 3.
Yeah, it's
if
good.
you can count that by itself.
I can't say anything about that because I've never,
It's good.
Which
shit.
one? Killer
it's
Instinct?
definitely good shit.
Yeah, the newest one. Because
I played a bit KI. It's kind of whack, but I like it. It's fun.
Yeah.
I liked it. There was I've never heard of it, nor have I ever played it, but it's made by SNK. It's called Last Blade 2, but that's not AAA.
It did not come out. It came out in like the 90s, but that game is fantastic. And it was just a port of the Neo Geo game on PS4 and PC. That game is really fun. It's what he from CVS2 is from.
Okay.
Um,
All right. Fun fact. Didn't know
Like
that.
hearing that list, I'm already putting Marvel Infinite over like Tekken, Mortal Kombat X.
but see, the thing is that all of
What
those
is-
games are built infinitely better than Infinite.
If you tell me that
Wait.
you put Marvel Infinite above KOF 14, I'm gonna have to kill you.
Wait,
I
can
didn't
I
like
finish
that
the
much.
list before we go on another tangent?
Oh, there
'Cause
was
we're gonna
more?
go on like another. There is. Would y'all consider? Y'all probably won't, but like One Piece Burning Blood a fighting
No,
game?
that's
I
that's an
don't-
arena
That was
fighter.
CyberConnect made that, right?
Yeah.
No, that
Yeah,
was
pretty much.
no, it wasn't CyberConnect. It was internal at like Omega Force or some shit.
It was Bandai Namco and the guys behind. Yeah, it doesn't go in depth, but
Yeah.
there was Guilty Gear,
Rev 2.
and JoJo's Bizarre Adventure: Eyes of Heaven.
Yeah, that's
No.
that's in the same boat as Naruto.
Yeah, I know. I just wanted to say it.
I
There
want an
was
All-Star Battle like fucking port.
Naruto
BlazBlue,
Battle's trash.
Central Fiction.
No,
Yeah.
fuck you.
No,
But that's Blaze
Wait.
Blue Central Fiction is good. That's
is
a good
it?
video
I've
game.
I actually never heard.
Yeah,
of this
it's a
one.
good game. We can
Well,
play it sometime.
I mean,
this
I
week.
mean, it's good, but it's Blaze Blue is just fucking. It's just busted all the shit. That's just.
But
I
everyone's
can't.
totally busted though, so it works.
I can't take it seriously whenever I play it because every single character in that game is just. Oh, why is it like this?
Everyone has their own unique system on how they work.
There's a fucking character in that game that has a jumping normal that covers the full screen, and it's not a hurt box, so you can't hit them back with it. So it's just this hitbox that just extends the entire screen. You can just jump constantly and throw it out, and you can't do much against that. It's fucked up.
Which character is this now?
I can't remember her name. It's like the girl with the ribbons. Yeah,
Oh, that's a dude.
Is it a dude? Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Why's it gotta be like that? Fuck Japan.
Because it's anime, dog.
Complaining.
Anyone give a fuck about Rivals of
Kokonoe is
Aether?
fucked up. Kokonoe has
Rivals of
8K
Aether is a fighting game. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Kokonoe has 8k damage, unburstable combos. That shit's fucked up.
Why are we complaining about traps?
Yeah, seriously, I don't understand. But
Kokonoe is not trapped. The person he mentioned before is
okay, hold on. We're getting
super off topic.
yeah, but our next topic, I just like it's not even like a topic. It's more of an opinion piece. I want to go
We
down
didn't
the
finish
list.
this topic yet.
We have. I'm saying yes.
Everyone has to talk about their their games. That was the thing we established.
Fine.
He wanted to see where I put Marvel because
Yeah.
he said it's like the worst to come out, and I was like, no, there's games I've liked less than Marvel.
But my topic for everybody.
I probably put Marvel out.
Same.
I put Marvel above SF5 to be honest.
I would put
They're
SF5
negative for
above because I at least bought SF5.
Yeah, but I bought it. But I regret buying it. I uninstalled SF5.
I don't regret buying it just because I like how Akuma plays in it. You know.
Guess.
I only don't regret buying it because I bought it like way later and shit, and it was cheap, and I got it.
I got it on sale too.
I
Finally
didn't
getting
get
in
it,
arcade
so-
mode. Oh god. But okay, I want everybody. I don't know how much people follow like actual players in the FGC.
Rarely.
It depends on the game.
Okay, but all right.
I only follow Low Tier God.
That's fine. As long as you have an answer, this is fine. So we're just gonna go down the list, starting with George, and then me, and then Skylar, and then Claude, and then
Okay.
I know your answer, Henry, but we're gonna go with you too. George, who is your favorite fighting game player in any series?
Favorite?
Yeah.
See, the thing is, I follow kind of, sort of. I don't follow them that closely. I
That's-
don't really have a favorite.
But who do you follow? Like who do you pay attention to? Okay, if you saw a person playing, would you, like the person that you would like watch matches of? Who?
I mean, the fucking the fucking easy way out would be to say Daigo. But,
Same. Daigo's
I
mine.
mean,
Daigo's fun to watch when he's
Daigo's
playing
super-
Street Fighter 4.
Oh, dude, absolutely. Fucking just watching Raging Demon compilations.
No, I love watching his walk up Shoryu compilations. Those are my favorite ones. Because it's like such disrespect.
Yeah.
It's
Every
so
time
much fun.
Oh, Daigo Umehara, but every walk up Shoryuken, it gets a little
Dude,
faster.
there was that time when he did it like 4 times in a row to Gamer Bee, and he got like the stun, and it's like, and you hear the commentators like, not again,
Not
not
again.
again,
Not again.
and it's just like, and the last time he cancels it into Ultra, and it's like, oh my god, it's so dirty.
So
There's-
dirty.
I love it.
Okay, so
Yeah,
we
it's
got
fun.
2 Daigos. Skylar, who's
Well-
yours?
Okay, I have 2 but they're for different reasons. For personality, people goes, I really like Majin Obama. He's not really.
Thanks,
He's not
Majin
really
Obama.
he's not really like a player, and like he's not like super relevant as far as playing goes. But he commentates like Guilty Gear and Under Night games, and he's probably like my favorite fighting game commentating man, because he's like so fast on his feet with like information, and also like just like humor. He's pretty funny. He also like has this like obvious like burning fiery passion for Guilty Gear that is just, it's so infectious when you watch him commentate. You can tell he fucking loves it. I think he cried after Arc Revo tournament during the Arc Revo tournament. He's great. I fucking love him. He's so much fun. He commentated Guilty Gear Top 8 for last year at Evo, he's really fun. My favorite player is probably Tomo Leo. Because he has this. Okay, it's as I watch the play. It's either Tomo, Leo, or Fab, who plays Potemkin.
Right.
Because Tomo's Leo is like, it's like watching a silverback gorilla get uncaged and just pound his chest and pound you in a submission. It's just, he has this incredibly fun to watch, like super expressive play style that just screams like monkey noises, and it's so fun to watch him like get to work playing Leo, because it's just like the pressure is endless, and it's just like, I can't believe this shit is working. It shouldn't work. He makes like Leo, who's like a low tier character, look like he's unstoppable, and it's so much fun to watch him play. And then Fab, who plays Potemkin being like the worst character in Guilty Gear, basically. He's like terrible. But Fab is like an unhuman robot man who just always can make the perfect read at all times. And so the way he plays Potemkin, he makes him look literally unstoppable.
He is.
Like there's a clip I can show you where it's like he literally gets a touch of death combo on Ino off of just a counter hit flick, and because counter hit flick causes wall stick, and it's just the most disgusting shit. And it's like Potemkin he's bad, but you look at Fab play him and he doesn't look bad. So yeah, that's my answer, I guess.
Okay, Claude.
All right.
Quackbot.
Nice. Relevant.
Going for the meme answer.
Yeah.
Topical humor.
Being 100% serious, and like only because of like one stream, I was like, man, I'd like to watch more of his stuff. Max. I don't really watch much of his streams, but just seeing him, like how hype he gets about some stuff, like I'm like, okay, he's genuinely having a lot of fun. Like I can build up off that hype, plus like some of the quotes, which I'm like, okay, I might have to use that. One of his things for Frieza was him screaming "Get buff" when he goes at 100% and fucking dives you. Like that's good. So Max would be the one.
Okay, I like that one. Henry had to go use the restroom, but his answer is none, but I do follow Low Tier God for drama reasons. And I feel like everybody follows Low Tier God just enough. Not just enough to smell the piss buckets that he carries.
Just enough to
it's funny
experience
because
his god genes.
It's funny because James never got to that until I came back. I came back and the first thing I hear is him discussing this.
Yeah. Did you know? Do you know about Low Tier God's piss bottles?
Did you know that he's an
Wait,
African
piss
warrior?
Yeah,
I've heard of the piss bottle thing.
He's got the BBC gene.
You know, he has that God gene.
Yeah. Do you know about the God
God
gene,
gene.
George? Do you have the God gene?
Him and his
don't know what that
African
is.
warriors.
Okay. Low Tier God like genuinely believes that white people in his chat are mad at him because he has BBC, and they're just a bunch of white cuckolds, as he likes to say. He puts emphasis on the holds for some reason. Cuckolds, whose
Because you probably think it's cuckold instead of cuckold.
That's great.
Yeah, whose girlfriends just want the African warrior BBC God gene. They want the God
all he has
gene.
to do is take a look at James's search history, and then he can understand how it's really pronounced.
That was alright. Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty alright.
God,
I mean, James can make really easy retaliations, but I would actually rather he not.
Yeah, I know.
Considering he has special intel.
I have super special intel. Anyway.
Is it about snake porn?
Oh God, let's not do this on this.
Wait, what?
Anyway.
No,
it is not.
Let's not open that box.
Anyway.
It is not.
Anyway. Yes. So, yeah, Low Tier God on stream is like keep saying the N-word, keep calling me a darkie or whatever the fuck, because you're nothing but a white cuckold, you know, who doesn't have the God gene, and it's just really dumb.
Didn't hear you say that? That's what you really mean when you say GG.
Yeah, you just the God gene.
God gene.
So Claude, George, as a black man, do you have the God gene?
Don't worry about that.
Tell us if you're an African warrior.
That's the secret, man.
Yeah, it's not something we share openly.
Yeah.
He's a fucking rebel telling people about that shit. We're not
You have to
supposed
be at least 10%.
We're
black to
actually
discuss
thinking
it.
about kicking him out, but it's a long process.
Check him out, yeah.
The African Warrior Council is convening on this issue.
I can't tell you everybody who's in there, but there may be somebody in there who rhymes with Mac Panther.
Oh, is it Wolverine?
Who?
Damn it.
Got him.
Stop making up these characters that no one knows, dude.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I meant Yamcha. My bad. Does Yamcha?
But Yamcha is Leo.
No, he's Wolverine.
He has a Berserker Barrage function, but he's Leo.
But
because he has red.
But I want him to be Wolverine because he's gonna be Wolverine.
But I want him to be Leo.
I don't care. I don't care what you want. It's what I want. It's my show. You're just visiting. Anyway.
Okay, Alan.
Just visiting.
Yeah. Anyway. So is there anything coming up in the next few months that you guys are looking forward to? George?
Dragon Ball.
No, I said
Dragon
George.
Ball.
In the next few months.
Dragon Ball and Marvel. Not Marvel. Fucking the multiplayer expansion for 15.
Yeah, that was
okay.
cool. That was
I'm
pretty
looking more towards the Neo PC port and the Final Fantasy 15 PC port, and Fighters Z, obviously.
Those are good games.
Those are all good games. Skylar?
I'm looking forward to Dragon Ball Fighters. I'm looking forward to the PS4 and North American release of Under Night, the new version that's supposed to come out, so I can buy it and play that. I'm looking forward to Monster Hunter Worlds, which looks fucking rad as fuck.
Yeah, I forgot Monster Hunter Worlds. That is another one.
Also looking forward to Dragon Ball, obviously.
Yeah. Claude?
Well, as I screamed at the beginning, and then everyone else has been saying, yes, Dragon Ball, Monster Hunter Worlds, for very devious reasons, because I want to see how shitty they are. I'm super excited for the rest of the 12 Marvel skins that are going to be coming out by the end of the year.
Great.
Because I need to see which ones are trash and which ones
They're-
aren't.
They're just the missing texture pattern.
When are they gonna release a good Dante skin that's just his normal skin with his face fixed and actually
Can we take a second on that one?
DMC6 comes out. When DMC6
Let's take a second on that one.
Hold on. Let Henry get his thing. Henry, what are you looking forward to?
It's still in mine.
You're wasting your time, James, because I can't think of anything.
Oh, well, okay, go on then.
Okay, like, tell me that doesn't seem like the worst series of events. Like, they released a game that way before he even came out. They were like, yeah, this doesn't look good on his end.
Mm-hmm.
Of all the versions of Dante they could pick, DMC 1, 2, they've been running 3 through the ground, so whatever, that's one they're using right now. 1, 2, 4, and then, of course, DMC, the least popular of all of them. Why is it when they're like, we need to get more money in the game? How can we do this? We need to get stuff people want. Well, let's give them the Dante they don't like, because fuck them. Like, that's what it feels like they've been doing, and I don't understand.
Because they
What
could
if
have
it's
just put in
because-
other Dante models. for
'Cause,
other
like,
games.
Like,
What-
2 and
get
4
this,
look
right?
great.
Yeah.
Get this right, because like there was like a big leak about Marvel vs. Capcom, right? And a good portion of it has turned out to be true, right? They said, okay, we're gonna put these guys in the game. Take out all the X-Men characters, because like it said it had X-Men characters in it, but that turned out to be a lie. But they said, okay, we're gonna add Monster Hunter to it because she's gonna have a game coming out, which she is having a game coming out. We're gonna add Dante because we're going to make another DMC. So it might be DMC 2. I might be super off and super wrong. I'm hoping I am, but could possibly be it.
They actually didn't even ask him permission if they were if they could use his stuff.
Oh yeah, I remember that. It was Dante's voice actor who mentioned that.
But like, when you look at that mentality, things get more confusing, because you have characters coming back from nothing when they just are like, they were in the last game. But then there's picks you could have made. Okami's getting a port at the end of this year. Why is Amaterasu not in the game?
Why is
I really want Ashura in there,
more
man.
Firebrand and Arthur.
Why isn't Jean in it? Why isn't
Gene
Lady
Wilder?
in there?
Why can't I suffer like G?
Why isn't Nero
Sora?
in there? I'd rather Nero
Why isn't
than
Nero?
like Lady.
Nero
I
would
would
be the
take
fucking
Nero-
sickest.
And if
I would
Nero's
take Nero over Dante.
guys, and if Nero's in the game, we also get Virgil.
Shut up.
Because Nero's arm is Virgil.
No, yeah, I get it. I
No,
understand the reference.
Wow,
But I also like
That's not a
like,
spoiler. That's something you find out in like a light novel.
Wait,
Yeah.
seriously?
Yeah, it's fucking stupid. It's like a
That's
manga
fucking
or something.
stupid.
It's fucking stupid. Well, then it's also like Virgil is the armor thing you kill on DMC 1.
And how?
Wait.
Yeah.
Speaking of, can I just segue real quick? It has something to do with what we're talking about, but yet nothing at the same time. But it's still great, right? Okay, so y'all remember Osama bin Laden, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this
I
is
don't
Yeah.
really know
good.
to ask who you remembered him. Yeah.
No.
This is
Okay, so like apparently that like they're releasing files on what they found on his compound, right?
Yeah, the Abada Bad database is what they're calling it.
Yeah, he
they
had a copy of Melty Blood, right?
Worse.
Man, that would be
He
fucking
legit-
sick. I
He
mean,
That'd be
legit had a
pretty funny.
shit ton.
he'd play fucking Hime, that piece of shit.
Yeah. He had like a shit ton of manga, fucking anime games, and like emulators for DS games.
And you know what
on
he
his
also had?
computer. Like
He also
fucking
had-
like
he also
fucking-
had Bible Black.
Who wouldn't
Right.
have Bible Black on their computer?
And
Let's
he
be
also
honest.
had-
uncensored version.
He also had the anime adaptation of Devil May Cry on there.
Yeah, he did.
And Naruto had a ton of pirated
He had
Naruto.
Oh yeah.
Only
I
the
remember
filler.
that.
So many MKV
Mhm.
files.
The part that's more important for like reality is the fact that a lot of stuff he had on there is considered OSI, and I'm afraid with the current administration it might cause a really negative attitude on OSI. I know it's a very political thing, and I'm using an acronym that I haven't explained yet. OSI is open source intelligence. He had a lot of stuff like Nat Geo documentaries and shit about like the Green Berets, and I'm afraid under the current administration they'll look at that and say, "Oh, well, we should ban these documentaries now because they were using them for intelligence." I mean, that's kind of a stretch, but that's like a concern I have. As someone
That
who's
could
studying
be.
cybersecurity, I have to study like stuff like national security in general as a component, and that's like a huge debate that I'm afraid might come out from it. Hopefully, they don't do something too
Okay,
retarded, but
hopefully
you never
not,
know.
though.
I mean, James is a person that exists, so
I am a person that exists. You should make a documentary about me.
You never know how retarded things are going to get if James becomes a living being.
I thought that was going to be the name of his documentary. You never know how retarded things can get.
What could possibly go wrong? A documentary on the demise of the Bubsy.
Oh. It all started when the Woolies struck back.
Yeah, I apologize for that long like monologue about boring shit. But
no, it's cool. It's always nice to hear about that.
Yeah, it was relevant, and it's like I'm studying it, so I figured that my insight would be worth giving.
It was. Thank you. I appreciate that.
I just don't.
First, I thought. Oh, go ahead.
I'm just worried the government might be like, "Oh, you can't learn about military stuff now because Osama."
Osama, more like oh bummer.
They didn't do that when they found files on him. Like, you know, I feel like if they're gonna have a debate about it, then it would have started as soon as they got the files, as opposed to when they released them to the public.
Yeah.
But then again,
I originally thought it was just gonna lead up to a big punchline. Oh wait, sorry, my bad. Go ahead.
Oh no, all I did was just say the word Trump.
Oh, triggered.
Did somebody say Trump? Sorry. Okay.
Donald Blumph.
Anyway, now that we're done with that segment, one last bit before we end the show because we've gone for almost 2.5 fucking hours.
Jesus, someone's gonna watch this.
Yeah, right. Can't wait to edit this down. Is we're gonna go back to
make it raw. Leave it raw.
Leave it raw.
Raw.
There'll be
funny.
There'll be two versions. There'll be the raw and there'll be the regular version for the real fans.
I mean, that's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah,
a raw and a highlight.
Not for podcasts. You don't do a highlight for podcasts.
You do, yeah. You do highlights.
The podcasts do it. What are you talking about?
The H3 podcast does that.
Does H3 podcast? But that's like a video podcast also.
Yeah.
I mean, the best friends do it too. I don't know how many of y'all watch that besides.
Oh, I mean, if you're doing audio only, then you have
best friends barely. They don't really do highlights as much as like people will clip stuff and put up.
Yeah,
we could probably have this discussion off podcast
as well.
No, this will be in the raw. This will be in the raw audio. The dot
raw
flat to keep it to make
uncircumcised podcast.
Oh, that's a ringer with trap folder.
Bigger, longer, and uncut podcast.
the James over here talking about my personal information.
No, George said something. I said something, and then George said it should be the podcast name. It was something trap folder room or something. What was it, George?
It was fucking my trap file. I fucking forgot. I don't know.
My trap
can't possibly be this cute.
My trap file is live on stream or something. But anyway,
the rumor comes out. Does Bruno Mars is gay?
The rumor is yes.
Does Bruno Mars is gay?
Does Bruno Mars? That's great.
So next, we're just gonna go down the same line we did: George, me, Skylar, Claude, and then Henry. And just this is the moment you shill either social media or anything you might be working on, or just a shout out. So George.
Okay, well, I'm pretty much a fucking hermit. I don't have much of anything on social media.
If somebody wanted to play fighting games with you, who should they hit up?
Is he gonna give out information like that?
I don't know. No. Is he? Well, all right, fine.
You can find me in the streets fighting. Like 5-year-old. I don't know. I was gonna add 5 in there somehow.
5-year-old street fighters. All right. I have a personal project that I'm still working on, but should have some more progress in it by the next podcast. Which I think it will be good if we do it on Saturdays, guys, because that's when I'm free. Is everybody else?
If the abbreviated version of that project isn't D, I'm gonna be really mad.
Well, you guys,
it's DU, I think.
You guys know what?
If it's DU, I'm suiciding.
You already did. You played Bubsy live on stream today.
Yeah, the end is nigh, really.
Anyway.
That just gives me a proper MO.
Yeah.
Why do you do it? What's in the Steam? Oh, Bubsy? Oh, okay.
I get it.
Anyway, I have a project that goes by the acronym DD that I am going to be working on. Going to be working on. We will have more information on that. on Saturday. Nobody tell George. It's a surprise for him.
All right.
Hey, George.
Skylar, your turn.
I mean, I don't really have like that much going on. I have like a YouTube channel called It's Guts Not Gatsu, where I just occasionally upload like footage of me playing Guilty Gear as I attempt to learn how to play the game and not be shit at it. So that's fun. I also might make more dank anime memes because there's one.
Always enough.
There's the one anime meme that I made that's on my channel that has over 1,000 views, and that's the only video I have that has views on it.
Damn, over 1,000. That's actually impressive. Good job, man.
Yeah, for a small channel, that's great. A channel at your size, of your stature.
It's so big.
Girthy even.
Your number is so big.
I think the majority of videos I have on my channel are just like videos I recorded of me playing against another guy from the Super Best Friends Discord who's like he's a best in region Potemkin. It's just 5 videos of like an hour and a half of me just getting absolutely destroyed by this dude. And I took video footage, like I sent it to my friend who wanted to learn how to play Potemkin. So I gave him match footage. The answer is that. But other than that, I'm like fucking doing school, and I got school happening, and so I have like literally no free time. So, I don't upload. It's not a thing, you know. It's not like I'm not like a YouTube man.
Yeah, not yet. You'll get there.
Yeah, you'll get there. Then you'll be demonetized and be broke again.
It's
Yeah.
fine.
Well, I mean, as long as he
Be a
doesn't
piece of
say
shit like the
racial
rest of
slurs on
us.
stream.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right, Claude. Now is your turn to shill. I know you've been waiting.
I haven't, but all right.
Shill.
All right. So the only thing I have really going on is I have a weekly webcomic. I'll send the link over to James, so he'll put it in somewhere.
But what's the name?
The name of it is War. Long story short, it's a story about a supervillain with a goal of world conquest. He built his own basically fucking Legion of Doom.
And where can we find it?
The website's called tapis.io, but I'll send a link because it's a bit wonky to just find a single series because War is a name that you can fit into almost anything, and there's a billion of them out there.
Okay, I understand. That's how it is. You're on like a group site, kind of like how Zone is on Hentai Key, and despite him being the...
I like how you chose Zone and Hentai, but yeah, sure.
Yeah, it's relevant to the project. Anyway, so Henry?
Yeah, so I actually have a YouTube channel as well as a Twitch account. I don't do a lot. I have a couple projects I'm working on, but they're kind of on the back burner because I, like some people in this chat, I'm also in chat. Some people in this podcast, I'm also in school. I don't have a lot of time to work on, high effort projects, but I do stream games on Saturdays and Sundays. Half the time I'm usually on Discord with James during that, which is bad because James is cancer and he's probably ruining my business. Kind of like Dan Schneider ruined Nickelodeon.
Okay, but
or made it better, depending on who you ask.
No,
he got rid of the pedophile bait, so
yeah, made it worse.
But wasn't he causing the pedophile bait?
Yeah, so he made it worse.
Yeah, he made it worse by getting rid of it.
So
and now there's shows about getting cucked.
So Henry, what's your channel name?
My channel name is Cyphered.
Okay. CIPHERED.
Yeah, CIPHERED.
Yeah, okay. And then you have a Twitch channel too?
I have a Twitch, yeah, it's the same, but you have to add the word official to the end, so it's Cyphered Official.
Okay, all one word.
Saturdays, I stream garbage games like Bubsy and Flash games like Super Brawl World.
No, that's the best fighting game that came out this year.
You're right.
It's happening next week, right? You're doing that next week?
Yeah,
Super Brawl?
Yeah, next week I'm doing Super Brawl World as well as other Nickelodeon Flash games. And Sundays from 4 to 7, I stream whatever I feel like as long as it's something I'll have fun playing. I'm probably going to stream Starbound.
Awesome. All right, guys.
And that's about it for me.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you guys for joining me today on generic podcast with no name as of yet.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I want to mention my school radio thing.
I
just remembered I do it. I don't know why.
Okay.
I do this thing on school radio where I have a show where myself and a friend of mine talk about really crazy news stories.
Okay.
No one can probably listen to it because it's from like 12 to 1 on Wednesdays, but
In
if
Virginia.
you're interested in something like that, let me know. I'll send you like a direct link. I don't want to advertise it because it's basically docs.
Yeah. 12 to 1 in a specific state, in a specific
Very
city.
specific university even.
Yeah, very
And
specific.
like you see my face on camera, which isn't a problem, but you know.
Are you sure you want to advertise it then? Because like...
I'm not advertising it. That's why I said like, I mean...
Well, I mean, if you
I
give
trust
somebody
you
a...
guys enough.
Well, yeah, us, but like if you want to... Oh, you're talking to us, not the audience.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, not like a general audience, no.
Oh,
No,
okay.
go fuck off. I don't want you listening to me. Kill yourselves.
I'll-
If you're like an
I'll-
audience of James, go away.
Unless it's on Saturdays and
God,
Sundays on
Better
Twitch.
worse than me.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you guys very much for joining me here. Appreciate it. Hopefully, we can have some of you guys on next Saturday.
I would love to.
Awesome. Anybody else would like to be here on next Saturday?
Sure, I mean, I'll be around.
Sure.
I don't think I got
Might
anything
as
going
well.
on.
Might as well continue this dead project.
Might as well.
Well, we'll see.
Might
I
as
mean,
well.
you know, no reason not to.
I can talk about topics that you give me.
I
Yeah.
could yell about it. Next week on the podcast, James's trap debate.
Next week on the podcast, we'll
Are
have
snake girls
Tom
better than
Cruise,
slime girls?
and he will
Verdict.
be talking about how he escaped Scientology. Join us.
Monster Girl Court. Slime Girls disgusting or the best? James will find that out next week.
On Frieza defeated.
Related
Be
discussion.
the next
How to
Slime
clean
girls
goo out of your
defeated.
penis.
Slime Girl
End it. End this shit.
Oh God.